Welcome back to Tabletop Titans for another 9th edition debut game. This time we have two kinds of knights. We have the Chaos Knights and the Grey Knights, both fantastically flavorful factions. And actually this is a matchup I don't think we've ever had on the channel. And actually we've rarely even had Grey Knights on the board. So I'm really excited to have them here again today. They're really great. Both of these factions I think saw some meaningful changes to their playstyle. Obviously, Knights have to play the mission a lot more aggressively than they used to have to.
That's right.
So that really modifies them, and the mission is against them, but they still hit super hard. So that's great. And they have more CP, mono build. You're getting your 4th Knight, which you normally... So it's great.
Lots of toys.
The Grey Knights used to really love this hiding in a building, astral aim, trickery. It was kind of at the heart of most people played it. And they used to love smite spam.
Yeah, totally.
And both of those things are now taken away. I know there's going to be a lot of controversy when I tell you that their smites do increase in cost. I even double checked with some people today, and that is the case. So they do not, they no longer, them and Thousand Suns no longer have that. So they can't hide in the building as an astral aim, and they do have the smite increases, but they're still a super rad, great faction. And actually, your Knights should be pretty scared in this one because they hit really hard.
Yeah.
So why don't we jump ahead and take a look at the list we're bringing today. So my Grey Knights today, I'm excited. Actually, this is the first time I'm playing the Grey Knights on the channel. So I'm bringing some of my favorites. One of those favorites, of course, Grandmaster Voldis. He's kind of an auto-include. He's excellent. One of the best casters you've got. I'm giving him Warp Shaping, Armored Resilience, and Edict Imperator. Amazing spells. Oh, so good. Edict Imperator in particular plays well with the new edition. We might end up showing that off a little bit. I bet we will. And then we have a Brother Captain. He has a new relic, the Augurum Scrolls. It basically has a 6-inch aura of 6s to hit, counts as 2 hits, and this is for all Grey Knights.
That's great.
So that's good. And he's just got 1 power. I've got him the Imperium Domination, just the ability to get a CP back. It's pretty classic.
Cool.
And of course, I've got a Grandmaster Nemesis Dread Knight.
Yeah.
These guys got a little better with their shoot and combat, move and shoot, and they were already, you didn't need a lot of excuses to take them because they're so much fun. But I've got him here with a sword, a silencer, and a psi cannon. And I've given him first to the fray, pretty classic reroll charges for him. He's also got Gate of Infinity. I always thought he should have more powers. He's only got 1 power, whatever.
He's like a Demon Prince.
One thing you don't see too often is I've got a Land Raider, classical Land Raider. We're not going to have what happened last game. If you missed our last game with Space Wolves, no spoilers, but Land Raider had a big role to play in that game.
It's going to happen.
So we've got a Land Raider Classic just with the heavy bolters and the las cannons. Actually, those las cannons will come in handy.
Yeah, dude.
So I'm into them. Inside that, I have 5 Paladins, all with halberds. That's great. They have Hammer Hand. And then I have another 9 Paladins. It's 9, not 10, because I ran out of points. And there was probably some really clever way to cut points that I couldn't find. So I had to cut a Terminator. So 9 of them, all with halberds. There's 2 silencers in that squad. I used to have 4, but as soon as you cut it down to a 9-man, you can only have 2.
That's right.
So I have 2 silencers in that squad, 1 in the other squad. And they have Hammer Hand as well. I have a Paladin Ancient, which is pretty standard, gives the +1 attack aura, classic. And he has Sanctuary on him, which great power. And then I have 3 strike teams, just min strike teams. They have the double falchions, but that's only because that's the way they're modeled. I don't think the double falchion is the way to go anymore. I think the halberd is the way to go because it's just cheaper. And they're not my main output. They're not my main damage output. I kind of just want bodies.
That's right.
And I want a battalion. This is a single battalion. So, hey, this is good. I've got already a bunch of CP. I start with 12. I've spent none pre-game. I'm going to go up to 17 throughout the game. And if I keep casting Empiric Domination, that's like another 5, right?
That's a big deal.
So 22 CP for this army. This army's never had that kind of CP. And with the newest Psychic Awakening for them, there's a lot of great strats. So that's what I've brought today. It's a good army.
I mean, that many command points and all the tricks that you can use for it, I'm really worried about that.
These
the flexibility.
These units are really tanky, and especially if they have their CP, because it costs like 5 CP to tank a unit.
That's right.
But it's good.
It's great.
All right, let's take a look at what you got.
Sounds good. So for the Chaos Knights, I am running a custom, well, I guess they're all custom now. The
custom household.
Custom household. I'm running Iconoclast as the base. Just it's hard to ignore the extra attack, the extra rend on the charge. So good. And so I am running Abominable Constitution. What this does is it essentially gives me +1 to move, and I always count as being on the top bracket for my movement characteristic. This is huge. Again, the fact that you can now do things like walking over models, fall back, and charge into other things like that. I want to keep that new movement no matter how low I am. I only have 4 models. They have to do work.
Yep.
I also have Bold Tyrants, which is the additional rend when I'm shooting within 12 inches. Smaller board, got to get on the mid board.
Close quarters,
it's
for
just
sure.
extra melee is awesome.
Yeah.
-3 Gatling cannon is pretty disgusting.
Yeah, it's evil.
So that's the basis. What we're looking at is I have a Rampager with the Gauntlet of Ascension, ridiculous relic.
Yeah.
That's the one that is rerolling all hits and wounds that we were talking about last time with the Imperial Knights. And he has Eager for the Kill. This is a +1 to move, charge, and advance. This is one of the warlord traits. And then I also am running a despoiler. I have 3 despoilers actually. So one has double thermal cannons, iron storm pods, just for a bit of extra line of sight. They're still very cheap, honestly. I still think they're almost too cheap. We are running, let's see, Quicksilver Throne of Slaanesh. This will be, of course, the Slaaneshi pink one. This is the one where the god actually kind of does matter for you guys watching it. So that's also some movement buffs, getting into combat faster, all that stuff. He has Infernal Quest, and this basically gives him objective secured, and also can count as 10 models if someone else has OBSEC on the board.
Which you'll need, for sure.
It's a big deal, and
it
I
went
think
from
it's really
being
important.
a bad warlord trait to actually really excellent.
You kind of really need it, so someone can't just touch a couple things on the point.
That's
You can actually deny it. Then I'm running the double Gatling cannon. This is, of course, with another Iron Storm. This is Vow of Carnage. Of course, this is the one that gives you +1 attack for every 20 models that I kill.
Every 10.
Or every 10, even better.
Yeah, I think it's 10.
Yeah, so this is one that, again, I have to have this all on my list now, right? So I said, what are the units that can benefit it from the most from taking every single game? Gatling cannon, great at clearing out hordes. So we were taking that, taking the Veil of Medjugorje for that 4-up invuln all the time. Gosh, there's so much on this list. And the last despoiler, double battle cannon. Storm Spear this time, just some extra points basically. Can't really slip in another knight. Dreadblade, which we'll have to roll for, and I have Vow of the Beast Slayer for rerolling those 1s to wound against models with 10 or more wounds.
Which in this case is just my Land Raider and my Dread Knight.
Exactly.
But yeah, man, double battle cannon. If you ever run into somebody with like a 20-man squad, they're gonna regret that.
It's so tasty.
Yeah, the blast on that is really vicious.
Right. So that's me. Lots and lots of command points were spent. Everyone is a character, which is again important for Knights in 9th edition.
Because you need that heroic intervention.
That's the big deal. I almost considered taking away some CP, taking the Dreadblade trait that actually grants heroic intervention, things like that.
Yeah.
But I like this. I'm down to 2 command points.
Ooh.
We'll make it count.
You'll get them back. You'll get some back through the game.
I think that's the way you got to do it. So we'll see as we go through the game.
Knights always used to spend them like that, so that's fine.
Right.
Okay, Bridger, why don't you take us through the mission we have today?
Yeah, so today we're playing mission number 2. That's Frontline Warfare. So the deployment, as you can see, is Dawn of War.
Yep, that's right. Very classic.
There are 4 objectives.
So yeah, we've got one here, one right back there, one on the other side behind there,
and one over
here.
And this mission has no special rules, but Adrian has decided to take the mission-specific secondary today.
Which is the first time in any of our games we've used the mission secondary. So why don't you go through the secondaries that I've got?
That you've got.
Oh, no, that's fine. This could be his.
No, it's too late. We're doing you. So you have chosen Titan Slayer.
Yes, naturally.
Metal Interrogation. And Repair Teleport Home.
Oh, it went back to Metal Interrogation?
Well, I mean, earlier. So perfect.
So Titan Slayer is too easy against Knights. I just drop 2 Knights and I get all the points.
Yep.
So I think throughout the game I'll get 2.
Should be able to.
I don't know if I don't think I'll get them all, but I'll get 2. And the other one, Mental Interrogation, is good. I have lots of Psychers. All your guys are characters.
You're welcome.
So that's not too tricky. It's actually not all that easy, and I do give up other casts, but thankfully I have so many characters with only 1 cast. It has to come from a character, so I can't cast it from Paladin Squad or anything like that. But like a Paladin Ancient or a Brother Captain, they only have 1 spell, so it's no big deal. And the last one, Repair Teleport Homers, this is the first time we've shown a secondary. This is from the Shadow Operations category, which is all doing actions. I don't think we've ever done one from that category.
No, I don't think so, honestly.
And this is just because you have so few models, and you have to be on the points.
Right.
So I can drop a person back here, kind of like in a little spot here or a little spot over there, not be shootable, not be easily chargeable, and just pick up those points.
I dig it. I think it's
great. It's great.
I'm worried about it. I'll say that.
It'll be good.
All right. Adrian's secondaries are Attrition, Abhor the Witch, and Vital Ground.
So I'm playing Knights, so I'm taking Attrition. I'm going to be hopefully killing more than you. Then I'm also taking Abhor the Witch. I do not have any Psychers. I somehow missed it on when I was describing the list, but I do have Warp Haunted Hole, which gives me 1 deny, but I'm not a Psycher. It's not
which one has the deny?
That is the Battle Cannon.
The Zinch looking one.
I'm going to try to haunting my hole and blocking your metal interrogation with that.
That'd be good.
So that'll be important. So anyways, I have that. Pretty much everything is a Psyker in your army, right? Land Raider's not.
The Land Raider is the only model that isn't a Psyker.
So we can kill some Psykers. And then I am taking the mission secondary, partially, let's be honest, because there wasn't a better option. Things like Domination, I think, fill a very similar role to this one, right? For those of you who aren't familiar, this is I get 2 command points for each of the objectives I hold in the center, victory points, and 3 for the one in Brian's deployment. Now, normally this is kind of steep, and you might almost want to just take Domination for controlling more than half the board. I don't want to count on that. I'd rather just get 2 points a turn rather than nothing.
Well, in this one, you can go really hot on. You could have one turn where you pick up 7.
Exactly.
And that's always good. Because your knights might start dying. And having some points that you could pick up really fast is always a good tactic.
My only fear is I do have to survive until the next command phase. So, but again, I feel good about my first 2. So the third one it's doable, but it's not easy. So
agreed.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at.
I'll tell you a little bit about the battlefield we have today. We've got this large shrine in the middle, and we've given it the obscuring keyword. So that means this entire kind of shiny marble base is obscuring. That means it's infinitely tall for shooting, but as soon as you touch it, even with a knight or with anything else, you could see over it. So it's actually not as invisible as it might seem. It means you can't be all the way back on this back point or that back point and shooting, which is cool. Yeah. We've also got a woods here right around this objective, which is great. This is -1 to shoot over or into. And then on the other side, we've got a Mechanicum structure, which also has the dense cover word, which is also another -1 to shoot over into. The forest has the ability to minus from your movement, -2 from movement. And then the rest of these ruins in the corner are all obscuring. And lastly, we just have the crates, which have standard crate rules, which is open position. Infantry get cover if they're on the other side of it as well.
Absolutely. And we've made sure to kind of clearly mark each of the bases. You can see even these ones at the back. We make sure we have those corner pieces. And this one, of course, is this elevated platform. So things that we did to just make it clear for us while we're playing the game. And kind of set that up.
We're getting a lot better at building boards that work well. And that's a new skill that you're going to have to get is certain boards are really going to unlock the way the game plays in interesting ways. This kind of layout is always good. It means you can hide. Not you, because you're knights, but it means I can hide turn 1, which is good for me. And it's great. So my army is entirely hidden from any amount of movement, basically, right? And that's kind of really powerful. And it wouldn't have been in 8th edition.
This would have been terrible.
So as much as maybe if you saw some of our other videos, we talked about how it's a shootier game to some degree. It's a shootier game mid to late game. It's a much less shooty game turn 1.
Yeah, Alpha Strike is very different.
I think everyone's really happy about.
Exactly.
Okay, so we got a roll off to go first. Neither of us want to go first. Is that right?
That is correct.
Okay, so whoever wins here is going to be giving it to the opponent.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I think I rolled first last week.
Okay.
Last time. Oh! All right, no problem. For the Dark Gods! Oh! That should count. Come on.
So I won.
What would you like to do, sir?
And I will give you first turn, my friend.
That's right. That's right.
So let's take it into Knight's turn 1.
Chaos Knight's turn 1. Okay, so it's going to be a very quiet turn. I'm going to be stepping forwards. I have to be... I'm nervous about a couple things, right? This Grey Knight Commander, I'm just used to the acronym.
The Nemesis Grandmaster
That's
Dread
right.
Knight.
He hits super hard. Obviously, these Paladins hit super hard. So I'm just looking at things. I'm looking at how far his reach is, right? This is definitely one of those cases where...
so I can come out of that...
you can go 9 out and then
I can come out of the Land Raider right at this objective here, which is pretty fast. The nice thing you can see, I'm just kind of away from touching that ruin. That's what makes me invisible here. So he wants to get on the points because he needs to start scoring early, but he doesn't want to give me knights,
Not
right?
particularly, no. No. My one saving grace currently is your Nemesis dude is far away, so the only way he can truly be threatening me is if he shunts and then has to make a 9 charge.
Yes, he does have gate, and he has a re-rollable charge with First to the Fray.
Right. The tough thing is, though, you can do that pretty much no matter what, right? I don't have screens in this army, so I might as well actually get on position and set up for that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and advance Mr. Rampager. Let's see what we got. It's a 2. Awesome. So I'm already moving 13 base because of my household. And then another 2, so it's going to be 15. And then another, I think, 2 for his eager for the kill.
Okay.
I am -2 even for Titanic.
-2. The woods, I think, don't affect Titanic or
I don't think so. I'm not
Fly.
100% sure. Yeah.
Maybe Bridger can look that up for us.
I have plenty for now, so I'm not too worried.
Yeah,
but just
you can get on the point at the very least.
Get on there.
Yeah.
Um,
Bridger's got a few things to go through.
Go for it.
Thank you, No Chris. Love the Bat Reps. Please give the Blood Angels some love soon. What do you think, Brian?
Yeah, we love the Blood Angels too. It's not one of the armies we have here on the shelf. We have one underway. We have a beautiful Blood Angels army that we have borrowed in the past, but with the current lockdown conditions, it's kind of, you can't just roll up to anyone's house and take their models. And so we are working on an army.
Yes.
So that's the main thing we're working on. Normally we would have had it on the channel sooner, but because we're in a position where we can't borrow too easily, at least, then we haven't at the moment. But we'll have them soon.
Thank you, Sean. Your super chat is empty, although if you have a question, I'll try to catch it in chat. Thank you, Bobson. I will take another command point to use on...
How many do you have? How many have?
Because I said so. I think I'm up to like 7 now.
You have 7?
Bobson has been religiously donating.
When Bridger spends them all, he's going to shift... Like, he's going to take someone who's like at 5 points and shift them to like a 50-point win.
It's just going to be the Bridger show when the Crusade show comes out. Okay, so let's see. So I'm just kind of running forwards. Again, most of the threats aren't on the board just yet. These 5 paladins do scare me. And you have Voldus too, right?
I have Voldus
so it's 5
as well, and a brother
Voldus.
captain with a Thunderhammer.
Oh, he's right there?
He's not. Bridger put him there.
No worries, no worries.
I don't know why.
I'm just trying to figure out how many threats are actually there. So
right
he's
there.
just hanging out.
He's in front of Voldus.
By that.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
If I had a Crusader, I probably would have taken a Crusader because I can fit more people in it. But yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Question is under the box. We're going to go back and we're going to recover Sean's question.
All right.
Together. All right. Thanks for bringing me the only relevant Craft Worlds content for 9th I've seen so far.
Wow, great. Glad
what do you
liked
think
it.
about Shadow Specters and Hornets in 9th? And is the Castigator Knight still good in CK?
Hornets took the points very, very well. Some people have noticed. The Shadow Specters, I don't know.
They kind of relied on the minuses to hit, didn't they? They were always a little pricey.
They do rely on -2 to hit often.
Yeah, they relied on the -2 to hit, and they were always a little pricey. But the one thing I will say about them is they're fabulous models and super weird and cool.
Heck yeah.
They break pretty easily, though. You got to be careful with Shadow Specters.
Yeah,
they're very fragile.
They're pretty fragile. You're right. You know, probably if you're going to run them, run fewer just to make yourself happy. But don't get too excited.
That's right.
Difficult ground does affect Titanic. It just doesn't affect Fly.
Okay, thank you so much. So if you do your double move spell, you can't...
I can't charge.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah, he's talking about Edict Imperator. It's a spell that allows me to move and shoot in the psychic phase, but you can't charge afterward because that would be...
That'd be silly.
That would be like move, shoot, and then double. It's like a double move for charge.
It's already amazing.
It would almost be like Warp Time.
Well, Warp Time doesn't allow you an extra shooting phase.
No, it's not an extra. It's just an
early
early shooting phase.
I know, it's an early shoot phase.
Extra move, yeah.
Yeah.
We're pretty much where we need to be, I think.
Is this knight happy here? You don't want to get fully on the point? Or you're trying to get more angles for shooting? Is that the
thing
idea?
is, so this is going to be, right, this guy kind of has to play the backfield because of this. On the other hand, yeah, what I want to do is I want to shift over to here.
Generally, it's in your best interest for your knights to entirely cover the point. That way, there's no way for me to put a model. No way for me to put a model that's on it where he can't heroically intervene. That's the reason he's all characters. So that way, if I put like a single troop, if I jumped a single troop unit here, I couldn't take the point away from him.
Right.
Which is
the idea.
Super important.
Yeah. Okay, that's pretty much it. We can't see anything, can't shoot anything. We're just getting on points. Going to take that early before you can deep strike everything. That's me.
You did it?
That's me. I done did it.
You got to move? Okay.
That's all I can do.
So, all right, the start of my turn. I've got obviously no points, turn 1. So, man, what are we going to do here? So the question is...
Ball's in your court.
Yeah, the ball's, yeah. Exactly. The thing is, I can't deep strike with the Terminators just yet.
Right.
And I did forget to tell you I was in the Tide of Escalation.
Oh, yeah. Which one's that?
That's Tide of Escalation is the double smite. So if you're entirely hidden, you always start in the Tide of Escalation because then you can smite and then switch at the end of the phase to a different.
Makes sense.
Now, interesting change. A Psyker has to cast all his powers before you move on to the next
one. So
one.
the one, exactly. So you save the one that has the tide change for last. It's obviously, it's a little different.
This is why I insisted you play this army
it's
today.
a tricky army.
It's so complicated.
So here's the thing. Do we want to come in for the charge? How far of a charge did you make it for me over here?
So for the characters, I believe it's impossible. For the paladins, it's like
I've got a 9-inch. I've got a 9-inch move from there.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
You moved your finger back out.
Yeah.
I don't want to rob you of those.
And so it's a 10-inch charge.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
A 10-inch is not great.
It's not.
Especially if you're just standing out in the open. I think we want to wait because I'm not going to take you off the point too easily. You don't have OBSEC on it though, so I could teleport onto it.
Correct.
Just to stop you from getting
that
15.
Well, you can teleport 9 away and then try to charge.
Quest. This is the
I have an ability to teleport. Oh, that's a deep strike ability. I have a deep strike ability where I can come within 3 inches. But it doesn't work on. That's fine. Yeah, I just wanted to get up on it.
Still, that's great, though. How many command points is that?
It's 1, I think.
What?
But you can't charge. You can't charge.
I know, but you can still objectives.
And you can do your silly super smite thing with purifiers.
Yes. You can do all kinds of
You should definitely do that.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do anything.
I encourage you to.
Thank you, War Machine TV. If Brotherhood of Sorcerers is gone, can we cast Smite multiple times with the same unit? New rules seem to indicate yes. I'm going to go with no.
Okay, so that's an error that's going to be fixed in the book, as far as I understand. Casting Smite multiple times as rules is written is legal, but it's not intended. We are not going to be playing that way. So it's just not the way the game's supposed to work.
Thank you, Hugh. Heads up to Adrian, the Dreadblades don't benefit from Household, but they do benefit from Iconoclast. P.S. Go Land Raider. He has one on the way.
Yeah.
I think most people in chat were rooting for the Land Raider to explode turn 1 again.
We'll get him, chat. We'll get him.
No.
Unfortunately, Brian was a coward and hid it behind a building.
I know.
Oh, man. It's so terrifying. Jeez, I just want to stand still.
I know. It's going to be a quiet turn no matter what.
Like, why would I want to...
If I had decided to take that point and dare you, then you'd have a decision.
Why would I want to do anything? It all just seems horrible.
Yeah.
It seems like a horrible decision. Like, taking this objective from you is just not a thing.
I think it's not worth it to go heavy too soon.
Okay. So my brother captain's going to come up into the building. There's a little spot at the with the front where that's actually like a wall.
Sounds good.
So it's extremely challenging to see him.
Peeping through?
Yeah.
Sounds good. And
the thing is, I'm trying to decide whether I want to feed you a Land Raider.
Right.
It could be an idea.
I like Land Raiders. Tasty.
They're delicious
and nutritious.
I don't know about that.
Oh, I do need to roll for my Dread.
Now remember, Brian, you can move
and then shoot,
and then move back.
Yeah, that's the thing, but that doesn't get me a ton.
Gets you 4 last cannon shots, which is more than the 0 you currently have.
I suppose. So
I'm gonna roll for my Demonic Vigor over here. Okay. This is the on a 1 to 3. The Battle Cannon Dreadblade gets a +2 to movement. On a 4 to 5, it's +1 weapon skill. On a 6, it's +1 to BS. So we're kind of hoping for that, but they're all tasty. Let's take a look. It's a 4. Okay, cool. So we're at +1 weapon skill. That is a despoiler, so it takes him down up to weapon skill 2. So that's fine.
Oh, is he moving out? Is the coward Brian running out from behind his crates?
Oh man, we're slinging mud already.
Not really. So I want, because his 12-inch move is going to get him into
13-inch move.
13-inch move is going to easily get him to see everyone.
Yeah.
Paired with his height, so I might as well smite him before I lose them all.
So pessimistic, Brian. You could play Ring Around the Rosie with those crates.
Kind of, not as much as you might think. So I think taking a single squad out to here.
He's going for it.
Getting them within 6 inches of my my brother captain.
Oh, that's tasty.
For the extra smite range. And then I'll take this squad, push them back into this corner so that actually they're probably not very visible.
Right.
Thank you, Gallagher. This one's for Adrian. Please give us some Gargantuan Squiggoth spoilers. What guns do you like? What do you want embark in the Howdah? Is that?
That's right. It is
the
Howdah.
That's the thing that's on the back.
On top. I have always loved, and I will stick to the Super Labas. They finally, 2 years into 8th edition, got the ability to ignore line of sight, just like regular mortars. But hey, they don't suffer the penalties for moving and shooting, which is awesome because a Squiggoth not moving is literally a crime. So you can actually be moving them up. I've been going back and forth on what house what clan I would like to run for the Squiggoth. Part of me is tempted, I'll be honest, to do Evil Sons, to go for the rerolling off-held hits with the Super Labas. I think the safer bet is going with Death Skulls for a lot of reasons, but including their spell to give an additional rend to those Super Lava shots, and the 6-up in melee, because the unfortunate thing about the Squiggoth is he dies to any other monster in melee.
It's always great to see a passionate orc player.
I appreciate it.
Because they know all of this nonsense.
We will for sure be running a Gargantuan Squiggoth. It's probably not as soon as I would like it to be, Brian and Bridger, but no, I love it. I love that model. So I don't actually know how the points ended up. Probably not great.
It's probably not great,
but there was a trend of really expensive things coming down a little bit.
Yeah, that's true. So fingers crossed. I love it.
Okie doke.
Sounds good.
I done did some moves.
You done did it.
Yep. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna psychic. Okay.
Here it comes.
So what we're gonna start with a smite or rites of banishment from my strike squad.
Sounds good.
Onto your double Gatling knight.
I dig it. See if I might be in deny for this. I was trying to scoot forwards. Nope. You're good.
It's 5/6.
That'll do it.
Okay, so it's 2 damage.
2. So I also have the 5 up, like Imperial Knights, correct?
The 5 up what?
The
strat for Philippine.
I don't know.
I'm realizing I'll have egg on my face.
We can look it up later. So if you have it, you'll use it.
If I have it, I'll use it.
Okay.
Yeah. So you just keep going. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, you look it up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with the brother captain next, and no, you know what? We're gonna go with the Nemesis Dread Knight next, and yeah, he's going to mental interrogate.
Sounds good.
So 5.
Yep. Just barely.
That'll do it. It's on a 3.
Just need a 3.
So that's 3 points.
Squeak by there.
Yep, thank you. And then what we're going to do is a rites of banishment from this squad over here into this knight, this combat knight here.
Sounds good to me.
So that goes off.
Nice.
On a 10. So this is 2 on this one.
Yep.
I'll just mark it for you.
I don't think I have it.
Yeah, I don't think you do either.
As I went to do it.
It's like a Holy Imperium type thing.
It's a huge
So
hit.
the brother captain... this is where it gets a little trickier.
Right.
Do I want to go for the smite? Yeah, I might as well take the wounds while I can take them.
There's 2 here, correct?
I'm sorry?
Yes.
Another guy. Sounds good.
Yeah, he's taken 2 so far. So the brother captain is going to go for it. It's a tough call. Maybe I'll just... Yeah, we'll try to do it. Let's do it.
This is...
Okay, so we get it. So it's another 2.
Sounds good.
On
this one?
that same knight over there.
Down to 20.
And then last we have the Grandmaster Voldus. He's going to go with Edict Imperator.
Oh, dang. Here it is.
On the Land Raider.
Yep.
So this is cast on a 7. I would like to get this because my Land Raider touched the building so that he could see through it. And so I would like to get it. Do I spend an extra? Okay, I'll spend an extra CP to get 3 dice.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
You do have 13 command points. So.
You might as well. 3 dice. Pick the highest. Oh my gosh.
So 6, 7 goes off.
Yeah, that's nuts.
I needed it, right?
You got it.
That's
you got
good.
it.
So this is my Land Raider. This is really interesting now. So the Land Raider touched the building.
That's right.
Which means he could see through it. And now I get to shoot. And then I get to move backwards through it so that you can't see me. This is the trick. This is the new trick.
Yeah.
You had your old trick. This is the new trick.
The touching in.
So I've got 4 las cannons.
Sounds good.
Right?
Where are you going?
I'm going at the knight that I've been shooting up in the front.
Big
Daddy.
Double Gatling. Sounds good. I will rotate my ion shields.
Yes, and you can do that in any phase, right?
Anytime you're targeted.
Anytime you're targeted, right? So I'm putting everything at it.
Sounds
so
good
here's
to me.
the las cannons.
Yep. On 3s? Rerolling 1s?
Yes, on 3s reroll
He's
1s.
so nervous.
It's one of those things that could do nothing or something.
Yeah, that's true.
So 2 wounds, and I have CP. You know what I mean? The thing that sucks. This is the psychic phase.
Well, do you have anything else?
I have other powers.
Yeah.
I know. So I'm not gonna wait to reroll damage because I'm gonna go bold. So I'm just gonna reroll my. Oh, I don't get it back. Okay.
What a waste.
So 2 4-up invulns.
4-up invulns on my ion
You
shields.
really do want to make these.
Okay, I got one.
Oh, you got one.
I got one.
And
So-
do I roll the 1 on the damage? That's a 5.
You're 5.
That's good. So I have the
15.
twin heavy bolter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Heavy bolter might chip a wound. Okay.
Nice, nice. Now on 5s.
There's a
One.
wound.
Hey.
1 4-up.
4-up. Come on.
Gets a wound.
Down to 14.
Okay, and so now my Land Raider gets to move, and it's just gonna scoot. It's just gonna scoot, just a little bit.
Scoot, scoot. So he's gonna just tap outside of the terrain.
That's right.
Won't be touching it.
yeah.
Now the obscure rule is gonna block me from seeing him at all.
That's right.
Really, really powerful.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Pretty good.
I've seen worse abilities. Okay, so Voldus isn't done yet. Voldus is gonna go for. he's going to go for... I'm trying to decide whether he wants armored resilience. Or... No, you know what he'll do? He'll smite. He'll use his smite.
Sounds
so
good.
this is the third I've cast.
So we're up to 7.
1, 2, 3. This is the 4th.
Oh, so
that I've
we're up
cast.
to 8.
So we're up to 8. Okay?
Yep.
So
Sounds
6,
good.
7 fails.
Yeah.
That sucks. And then I'll burn 1 CP for an extra power, and that power will be warp shaping.
Sounds good.
And this is on 5.
Yep.
So
nice.
I get it?
And this is to change your tide,
This
correct?
is to change the tide. Yeah.
Where are you going?
So I think just going into Shadow is probably the best bet
Makes
right
sense.
now.
And this is, you count as being in cover. If you
Everything-
are in cover, it's -1 to hit as well?
Correct.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
But not vehicles.
No, vehicles get it too. Everything gets it. Good. So that's...
I think everything gets it, yeah.
You might want to check it, but it doesn't matter much.
All the vehicles get it. Everything gets it. It's good. But my vehicle is not in cover. Well, the whole point is you can't shoot them anyway. So, okay. So I did some psychic.
Down to 14. I took 10 wounds there. Good.
Okay,
Good.
and it would have been another 2, which could have been good if
know.
Fuldus made it.
I know,
I
right?
could have spent extra CP for pluses to cast, but I was already kind of burning a lot.
I think you're fine.
So I do have one more. I don't have one more cast left. I thought I did, but the brother captain already went. So okay, let's do some
Sounds
shooting.
Bring it.
We've got some storm bolters.
Yeah.
Let's see how many of them are.
You should spend all your command points right
Watch
here.
out.
On shooting.
These 5 storm bolters need every buff.
Yeah,
For sure.
they do. So so I've got storm bolters from the 2 characters, and then from the unit.
Tide of Shadows is all Psychers, and a Land Raider is the only vehicle in the army that's not a Psyker.
Not a Psyker.
That's
Okay.
what it was. Yeah.
So the
That's what I was thinking. Because the
so the
Dread
Nemesis-
Monster, which was also a big thing.
Yep.
Yeah, that was FAQ.
okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll do these first from the unit.
Sounds good.
And I'm not going to buff. It's not worth the CP to buff just so few
Yeah.
shots.
So on 3s, rerolling ones?
It's not worth it, right, guys?
It's not worth it.
to buff it.
It'd be funny.
How many CP have I burnt already?
You're down to 10. So you've
No,
spent
no,
3.
I've spent too
don't
many.
do it.
So the funny thing is, I could spend 1
Yeah.
to allow them to rapid fire,
Right.
and then I could spend another 2 to make it into psi
Silence?
weapons.
No.
Um,
It's cute, but you're going to do it later on. It's going to be amazing.
okay, so I'm rerolling my 1s. Okay, didn't do much. And then
Solid.
now I'm 6s to wound.
That's right. Come on. Oh, nice.
There you go, 2 6s. Do I pop another wound from you?
Up. And 3s. Oh,
Nope.
all good.
Okay, and then I have my 2 characters, which I'll do together.
Sounds good. Aw, so cute.
Rerolling 1s. Yeah, they're doing it as a team.
That's right.
They combine them. There's another 6.
one.
That one's from Voldus.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Well, here's a 3-up. Yeah.
Okay. I have a few over on this side, which are on 4s to hit now
good.
because of the
Forest.
woods.
Yeah.
And not re-rolling there. And then 6s. No, okay, that's fine. That was my chip damage.
Every wound, you know.
That was just my chip damage.
What an
Okay.
exciting turn 1, huh?
I know, right?
So, yeah,
Sounds good.
That's me, man.
Well, so you got your mental interrogation.
Yeah,
Nothing else yet.
nothing else yet.
But you did take off 10 wounds here, which is a big deal. Okay, should we take it to Chaos Knights?
Yeah,
turn
so you
2?
get your full 15.
Yeah.
This is what Knights need to do. They need to go hot early game. And
because they won't be here for the
because
whole
they'll
game.
lose Knights, yeah,
Yep.
for sure. But the truth is that they can go hot early game because no one can really bully them for the objectives that easily. You're trying to come in for the charge.
I think I have to.
Yeah.
I have to sort of double down on this lead and push things.
Yeah, that's the thing. You have to push a knight forward because as long as you're on the points, you're going to be doing fine.
Yeah.
Thank you, Patrick. Question, will you be doing a How to Play Necrons video? And will you do an Indomitus Day launch game based on the new points?
Oh, well, this is even based on the new points.
That's right.
So all of our games so far, except all of our games since the points were reviewed, have been with new points. We will be doing an Indominus Day game. It'll be Necrons against Ultramarines. So it's like a what's in the box Indominus Day special game. We're using new models from Indominus because we already have them. So we'll have new Ultramarines and some new Necrons. So that should be a lot of fun using new points.
Awesome.
So that'll be a fun game. Now, how to play Necrons, we're kind of waiting for some more rules to drop for them. We're not going to do a how to play in their current state. We'll do a how to play whenever a few more of the models roll out, which, you know, they previewed them. I'm hoping the models roll out sometime over the next month and a bit. I don't really know. But if that's when they start to come out, we'll do a preview then.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you, Josh. Are Blade Guard vets worth it versus just more assault intercessors? Also, should I use 2 quad las cannon contemptor dreads or 2 invictors for Scar's anti-tank?
The Blade Guard veterans are awesome. They're totally fantastic. Assault intercessors are hard to compare against because they're actually very points effective. So almost nothing compares to an assault intercessor as far as point efficiency, as far as like a base kind of model. So it's a really well-costed model. And as far as the twin las cannons, they went down in points, right? So it's a great way to kill some tanks.
No,
right?
the single las cannon went down.
The twin stayed the same.
And the chassis went up quite a bit.
Ah, yeah, that's right. It did. You're right. Well, with the tank killing in the game, I think that like you need to have some tank killing, but also people are going to be ready for your tank killing. The nice thing about the dreadnoughts is they have good range, so they can stay really far back, kind of what I'm doing here behind a ruin. They could come up and touch it, and so I think you could still get their points out of them.
Awesome. Thank you, Daniel. Custody Terminators with spears or axes? Axes, 100% all the time, every time. Axes.
I understand they went slightly down with spears, but the axe is great, and the extra AP you get with the spear doesn't matter because you could Castellan Strike for the extra AP. And I know the spear is good with the +1 to wound, but the Terminators already have a +1 to wound stratagem now. So the axe is always the way to go.
The axes are great.
And the axes look rad.
Nice and easy.
All right,
That's me.
so you move. So what did you do here? You're basically up. You're staying on these points, but you've come up to take some kill points from me. Basically.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Just double checking. Yeah, there's not really anything I want to do here.
Right. You'd just be walking off a point and allowing me to walk onto it.
Yeah, there's no way I can do any kind of weird pile-ins, hit things, come back. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right.
I'm double, triple checking everything.
Gotcha. It's when you have very few models, you need to be super precise with them. You're thinking maybe going for a charge?
No, I just want to throw some heavy stubbers.
Oh, at the unit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
There are a lot of questions in chat about Valerian and Alea.
Yeah, they're awful.
I'm sure that'll get addressed in some way.
You mean the facts that how they break your army?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It needs a fact.
Even if they didn't break your army, I am super disappointed with how the rules on those models are. They just do nothing.
Yeah.
Like my AdMech gets 1 new character and it's like Daedalosis, gives the whole army +1 to hit.
Right.
And then like Valerian comes in and just breaks my detachment. Like, thanks. Like, come on. That's the most interesting rule it has. The ability to break my detachment.
Cool, let's do this. We'll start with the super easy, silly thing, which is just heavy stubbers into that strike squad there.
So they're at -2 to hit.
Oh, dang.
So -1.
So hitting on 4s, this will be -1 Ren because you're within 12.
Uh-oh.
So 4s, yeah, watch out. Hey.
Okay.
-1.
So -1. So I have
3 because you're in cover?
Yeah, I have cover. So back to 3. Yeah.
Yeah, got it. Good talk, good talk. This guy again is completely blocked from seeing anything, so he's just sitting on subjective.
And this is where we're finding that you have some nice obscuring in the center. It's really great. It might not look like much. This terrain wouldn't have blocked much in 8th edition. But now it's infinitely tall, so that's great.
That's right, that's right. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to move over to Mr. Thermal Cannon here.
Yep.
What he wants to do is basically clear out at least this unit so that I can actually put my Gatling into the characters.
Okay.
I've come over on the side here, so they'll be closer than the Land Raider. The way the Land Raider is set up is that it was going to be impossible for this guy to shoot the Land Raider, even if I propped up here, things like that. There's no way for me to get this same angle. So his only job is to clear this unit and possibly use the Iron Storm to do something else tasty.
So the goal is to clear the 5-man squad.
Yep.
And then your Gatling Knight will be closer to my character, to like my Voldus or something.
Exactly.
Okay.
Not Voldus.
Not Voldus. Voldus is too good. He has to die. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the heavy stubber and the 2 thermal cannons into this 5-man, and then I have my Iron Storm, which is just gonna go into this other strike squad right here.
Okay. I'm gonna have to transhuman to try to stop this from happening.
Yep.
So I'll transhuman.
Let's do it. Okay, so we're gonna start with the Iron Storm. Everyone's single wound, so this will be on the side here. So number of shots, 1 shot.
Big one.
On a 3. Looks good. Yeah, -1. Oh, sorry, hit.
You got a wound. Yep. That's the win. Okay.
Totally spaced.
Battle
cannons.
You got it.
Into here. 2d6 shots. Let's see.
This thermal cannons.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yep.
Thermal cannons.
All right.
So 7 shots.
Yep.
So here's 3 and 4. Perfect. Hitting on 3s. Nice.
Ooh.
Winning on 4s though. Let's see it. Oh,
That was quite bad.
Just
that
two?
was terrible.
So I have 2 up saves.
Yep. Wait. Huh?
I'm in cover.
Well, this is a thermal cannon, so.
So it's -4.
Uh-huh.
Takes from 2 to 6.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
Okay.
I thought you were going to roll a 2 up. I was like, Brian, I don't understand.
Yeah. No, I have 2 up saves that go to a 6 up. So I
thought
lost.
Brian was going to some 1-up shenanigans.
Right? I was like, what? All right, so then the stubbers. Whoop. Only 1 hit and nothing. All right. Sounds good.
The transhuman saved my life there.
Transhuman is everything.
So if it wasn't for transhuman,
right?
Well, actually, it was really just Adrian's bad rolling.
you know what?
He did roll a lot of ones.
He rolled very poorly.
I rolled pretty terrible, which is fine. That's the way it goes, you know. With the Gatling cannons,
yeah.
I can see both strike squads. So that's why I had this one peeking out. So those are the main priorities.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can see.
I don't know if you can see the hand right here. I'll go from here and I'll tell you. You definitely could just see it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not good at killing Land Raider though.
No. I actually don't think you'd be in a good place to shoot the Land Raider. Yeah. Personally, chipping a few wounds from the Land Raider is not going to make a difference in the game.
Right.
You are looking for attrition here, Adrian.
I am looking for attrition.
Although, arguably, you could just get it on the charge.
Well, that's the thing I'm debating right now.
Yeah.
Is that charge?
Yeah, because what you're saying is you could shoot the other squad, right?
I could shoot the other. I can definitely shoot the other squad.
One Gatling, just peek through.
I know, right?
That's the thing. It's really hard to hide from a knight.
If I go here,
it is always hard to hide from a knight.
It's true. It's true.
They're just so big and lanky.
Okay, we're gonna put. I want to get that charge because I believe I can get onto this objective.
So we're gonna show you.
If I fight here and pile onto it, so that would actually be.
Would you have to pile towards the nearest model? Which is probably my Voldus.
Let's see. Is there any way?
You could always spin his base.
To an extent. No, I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna.
So what are you gonna do? You want
so
this
we're just gonna
here?
try to kill both of these.
So
more firepower is gonna go to this unit because I can always charge this one, right?
Right. So what's the firepower? You're gonna put the flamers at this squad.
Flamers and the heavy stubbers and the iron storm, and then the 2 Gatlings
and then
at
the
this
double
squad.
Gatling at this squad here.
Got it.
They're gonna be in a bit of trouble.
That's the plan, man.
Okay, let's.
All right, so let's start with the flamers into the front squad, which does have transhuman. So this is just wounding on 4s. Or sorry, number of shots, 2 shots. Wounding on 4s. 1 save at -1, my friend.
So 3 up save.
You got it. Oh man.
Okay, we're good.
Heavy stubbers. Looks good. And then 4s to wound. 1 at -1.
Ooh, you got a model.
There's that extra rend. The iron storm. 2 shots on 3s. Looks good. On 3s.
4s.
4s. So 1 at -2.
So you got another one.
Sounds good. So we'll still get the charge, which is kind of cute. And then, of course, the Gatling into the other squad, which does not have transhumans. So let's see, 3, 6.
I think the squad's
9,
in trouble.
12. Yeah, here's hoping, right?
It's a lot of shots.
3, 6, 9, and 12. Okay.
Let's see it.
Yeah, we'll worry about the rend in a second.
So this unit is in cover, so they're going to benefit from the -1 to hit.
Sounds good.
And the cover save.
They're in cover?
Yeah, when you're on the other side of a crate and you're infantry, you get cover.
Not for crates. You have to be on it.
You do with
No.
crates. When you're on it,
it.
Yeah,
when you're
if
behind
you're next to it, no, but you're behind it, yes.
That's correct.
So this is on 4s.
This is a new crate rule, yeah.
That was a 2, so that's a miss. Which is so great because I always had these discussions, especially obviously at tournaments, where it's like, what do you think this should be?
Yeah.
It was never a problem, but it's just nice to not have to kind of figure that out, right? And 3s. Let's take a look.
Oh,
what's going on here?
Bad,
Adrian?
yes.
So bad.
Yes.
So these. Oh yeah.
So I'm at a 2 up save.
No. Yep.
So I go to a 4. Oh.
-3 rend because you're within 12.
So I have a 2 up save, go to a 5 up save.
Sounds good.
And I drop the dice. So I save 2 to go down.
You have another die to roll, Brian.
No, I picked one up.
Okay.
I picked an additional one up.
You're a sneaky lad. You got to watch out for him.
I missed it.
That was insanely bad.
Intense sleight of hand.
1s and 2s.
Okay, so I pulled just so that I have one model on. It makes his charge, like pile-in or whatever, really, really hard.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine. Okay, well, that's all she wrote. We have Storm Spear, which does need line of sight, unlike the Iron Storm. That is it.
I weathered it.
That was so. Oh my gosh.
You had a chance there to really do a death blow,
right?
And instead you just like wet noodled me.
I just totally choked. That was ridiculous.
All right, let's at least come in for the charge and get a kill. How about that?
Do you want to Overwatch it?
I don't.
Here's the charge.
Okay.
We're going in. Right?
It's crazy.
Gosh.
Okay, and you're outside of I was gonna say 6. I'm not a
no
space wolf.
today.
Not a space wolf.
That's it. So we'll do some stomps.
All right.
You want a transhuman?
I don't.
One,
but it did
2,
pay off.
Right. 3.
So you got a boatload of attacks.
4, 5, and
that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Lee doesn't have anything else.
On 3s.
On 3s. Let's see it. Beep, beep, beep.
A few misses.
Right.
And then on 2s. I think you got them this time.
All right. These are -3.
That's okay. I got 6s.
Got him.
Got him.
It's a great roll though. Look at that. Look at that roll. Oh my god.
That was beautiful.
That was a beautiful roll.
You and your so I have a 2-up. Wait, what?
You know what that was, Adrian?
Attrition.
Nope. 3 aboard the witch points.
Oh my god. That's awesome.
Oh, and I forgot to score your vital ground. You scored 4 vital ground at the start of the turn. Look at that. Great secondary.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's already working out.
So I will do my pile-in towards the characters, but also gets me on that objective.
That's okay. Yeah, but this isn't the one with OBSEC, right?
No.
So, yeah.
It just it kind of doubles down on the thing that you absolutely have to do, which is remove him. Otherwise, I will get the 3 points for being in that objective.
Understood. Gotcha.
Regardless of whether or not I hold it.
That's
all
thing.
I got, man.
You did a thing.
I did a thing.
I'm really excited about a thing you did. Okay.
All right, let's take it in.
So is that it?
That's it, man.
Takes into my
this
turn
game is
2.
super weird.
I get 5 primary points for holding 1.
That's right. I tried to take it off.
You should have.
That was ridiculous.
You should have, but you didn't.
That was nuts. But hey, transhuman is great, especially
that panned out.
Especially in 9th in the early game where you can really decide where your opponent's engaging like this, right? Grey Knights are an elite army, not as elite as Chaos Knights, but they're elite enough that he can say, like, this is the key unit, I'm going to transhuman on them. He has the command points to do so, and really double down on that, which is awesome.
Thank you, Azure Kate. What do you think about Sisters of Silence in 9th, either as Talons or eventually their own force? I think that now that you can take a Calexis without taking up a slot or breaking a detachment, the Calexis sort of does what the Sisters do, but more efficiently. They're cool. They do shore up a weakness of the Custodes army, but I just think they're not the optimal way to shore up that weakness.
I wish you could play them as a dedicated faction. They have no HQ slots. So we need some of those 30k HQs.
I know, right?
That'll really bring them to life.
Thank you, Joe Time. For Craft Worlds, how do you feel about a sermon with a few MSU of Dire Avengers for objectives?
Oh yes, I like this build very, very much. A sermon with Avengers, either as a big blob of them or in Wave Serpents, backed out by your choice of the cheap firepower. You know, Fire Prisms, well, that's not cheap, but they're effective. Warwalkers, Wraith Lords, things like that. I think is a great list, to be honest. That's definitely one of the Eldar builds I'm working with right now.
That sounds excellent.
Thank you, Nicholas. Will you be doing How to Play Drukhari? Also, what do you guys do? Also, love what you guys do. Sorry.
No worries. We want to. 1, we're trying to get a hold of the models. We have a friend that has them.
Yeah.
2, I've just started painting my Drukhari army. I'm no expert, but I plan to be. So we like them, honestly. I know they took some points hits. Cobalite Warriors for 9 points is a crime, but
Racks for 12. That's a true crime. Racks are not worth 12 points.
Yeah.
They're good.
Is that worse than Cobalites, though?
12 points for a model with no guns?
And
yeah, but not even great
shield drones are 15 points. They have no guns.
A 4-up invuln? I don't know, man. Like, I'm not saying it's right, but it's the Cobalites I feel for the most. Even which is at 11, it's like, well, they still have utility things. Cobalites are just like bodies with poison weapons that are terrible against all these tanks that we're seeing.
They're all uncomfortable, especially when you compare them to Marines.
Well, you can't compare them to Marines, though. That's the problem. Everyone's like, well, that's nothing compared to Marines. I'm like, well, you know, nothing's nothing.
Even like Attack Marine looks good next to...
And I think Attack Marines aren't half as bad as people think, unfortunately.
Attack Marines are solid.
Yeah. Take them in transports.
So one of the tactics here, I'm deep striking in with my Terminators on this side. I'm coming down on the other side of this dense terrain, so that if I fail the charge, at least you're minus to shoot me.
I like that. It's good.
And unlike the Force, this one doesn't actually impact your movement speed.
Right.
So it's interesting. Okay.
I wish I had more models to stand on objectives.
That is the thing that's wrong with this
downfall
army.
of knights.
It's a problem.
I think you've done found it.
That was insightful, wasn't it?
That's very insightful.
Yeah.
So, and I'm also leaving a spot for my Dread Knight to try and come down.
Sounds good.
I'm also I got a CP the start of the turn, and I'm going to burn 2 for Heed the Prognosticars on my Nemesis Dread Knight.
Sounds good.
Because he's going to be coming out. He's coming out.
Big daddy.
And so we're going to be hoping that goes according to plan.
Sounds good.
So you're not going to move him in case you fail gate? He's just going
Correct.
to kind of dirtle back there?
I mean, if he fails gate and he's moved, he's standing out in the middle of nowhere.
Then at least he could shoot, not just dirtle.
And then die?
Well, would you charge off of the objective?
Yeah, you would have to leave the objective.
Maybe.
Or that battle cannon knight.
The battle cannon knight would just battle cannon him.
Actually, that's the real answer. That's true. That's true.
And
he will leave that point if you leave him alive on turn 3. Oh man.
Okay.
It's a weird thing, guys.
So here's what we've got. We've moved. We've taken all my paladins onto the board. I'm fully committed.
I like it.
I'm glad someone likes it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into this psychic phase.
Yes, indeed.
What do you think? You think I should go into a psychic phase?
I'm real worried, man. I wish I had some command points right now. It'd be nice.
Okay. You have 3.
I have 2. I rotated.
So I'm going to
appreciate it though.
I'm going to burn 1 CP at the start of my turn for Empiric Surge, and it's going to give me +1 to cast within 6 inches. I'm going to put that on the Brother Captain.
So good.
So it's just going to allow me to have a better chance to get my spells off this round.
I feel you.
Which, I need to get some spells off this round.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea.
Totally.
So we're going to start with the Grandmaster himself, Voldus, and he is going to start with Warp Shaping to take it...
back to Smite Land?
I think. Or I could go into Shooting Land.
What's the shooting version of it do?
+1 strength and AP on my shooting weapons.
Pretty good.
But I'm already going to... So I have a lot of shots on the board.
Yeah.
And that's only for my side weapons, by the way.
Yeah.
So I'm already going to side bolt, which already gives me that, so I don't actually need it. So I'm just going to go to the... Tide of Escalation.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Smite time.
So it's 6, 7, 8.
Sounds good.
Okay. So that means we're in the Tide of Escalation now.
That's right. We're tide surfing. It's happening.
It is escalating very rapidly up in here. So what we're going to go with next is Armored Resilience. I'm trying to decide whether that's the right way to go. I think it's the right way to go. Yeah. We're going to go with Armored Resilience onto the 5-man squad. So that's a 3, 4, 5. And Armored Resilience costs us 6.
Okay, I was like, don't tell me.
So I'm going to reroll the 1.
You have to reroll both.
Oh, both. Okay. I guess this could be better or worse.
That's a good thing. You've already failed it.
5, 6, 7. I guess.
Okay. So where's this from?
This is from Voldus in the back.
Sounds good.
And so this means they are -1 to wound.
Cool. That's great.
Which is helpful.
Yeah. That's 2 less command points you have to spend on transhuman.
That's right. And he does want to cast again. Like, I feel like he's into it.
Right, you were burning through your command points.
I'm probably not going to do it. I think if he wants to cast again, I'm wondering if that has to happen in line. Probably not. I could probably come back to it at the end.
Well, usually those strats specifically say when they're done casting the last power, you can spend it to cast again.
Okay.
So it's usually already written that way.
I don't think I'm going to do it. Because he only casts 2, but he knows 3, right? So I already cast his 2 Warp Surge and Armored Resilience. So, oh no, he cast 3. Totally blank it out. We're just going to smite you. So 3, 4, 5.
Sounds good. That's what we call good enough. So 2 more?
So 2 more.
Down to 12?
I can't believe I thought Voldus only casted 2. What a crime.
I thought that was weird, but
Best psyker in the galaxy.
Not quite.
Only casts
he's
2
good.
powers.
You shut your mouth.
Wipes his hands, goes home.
So the Brother Captain's up next. He's going to smite as well.
Yep.
So he gets it. There's no super smite.
Don't you get +1? Oh, right. They don't have it at all. Yeah. So down to 10?
Yeah.
I was like, Brian, you should be excited.
So then we're going to smite again from the next unit.
Sounds good to me.
Which is right beside.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
they perils.
Nice.
How many are in the squad?
3.
So I could explode.
Come on.
Yeah.
And you already rerolled. Come on.
So 1 dies. And you take 2 more mortal wounds.
Oh, right.
I think we were all excited to see a Grey Knight squad blow themselves up.
That would have been amazing. Actually, not worth it because I still would have taken D3 more wounds.
Yeah, exactly.
It would have
but
been.
the spell would have failed. So the spell
That's
fails.
true.
If you
So it would have potentially been more, but odds are the same.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So what we're going to do next is we're going to hammer hand. I think that's the next thing to do.
Yep.
That goes off.
Cool. Who's this from?
So that's going to be from this squad onto that squad.
This squad.
Yeah.
Sounds good. This is the only one I can deny, so I'm going to try.
Okay.
So a 9, I need a 10.
So it's +2.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So it's an 11.
But they only have one spell, right?
Yeah.
Sounds good. So double 6s.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So I've got Hammerhand on my big 9-man squad, which is
+1 to
scary.
wound. Super scary.
It's cute, right?
Yeah.
You're into it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. What we're going to do next is we're going to smite from that squad over the big paladin squad. This is going to be at this knight here.
Sounds good.
5, 6, 7. This is the I've cast
2 already, so this should be a 7.
I think this is my third.
I think it's your third.
Yeah,
My third.
so 7. 5, 6, 7.
No, because
No,
now
I've
it's 8.
cast 3. It should be at 8.
You can't. The first one casts on a 5, but it gives a +1.
Yeah.
The second one costs 6.
Yeah.
The third one costs.
So if this
7.
is the third, it costs 7. And you
Yeah,
roll
you're
7.
right. You're right. I got it. That's true. He's right. The third one costs.
Okay.
Or no, wait.
No,
The third one costs
no, it's
7.
not.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's wrong. He's wrong. He's wrong.
The first one's 5. Cast it. The second one costs 6. Cast it. The third one costs 7, which
This
is
is the
done
fourth
already.
one.
Now
Oh, this is the 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's done 3 already. Yeah.
So we've done 3. Okay. So
Haha!
so what we're gonna do is from the banner, we're gonna put sanctuary.
Sanctuary. Oh,
Okay.
gosh.
So that's gonna put a 4 up, or that's gonna +1 invuln onto my big paladin squad.
It's good. It's good.
Okay.
It's good. It's fine. We got this.
Just keep it rolling.
Just
Shake
keep
it off.
going. It's happening.
Okay.
It's happening.
Do I have? I used my command point reroll
Yes.
for the cast, and I do need this next trick.
Which one is
How many
it?
CP do I have left?
5.
I have 5. These tricks are getting expensive.
You haven't even done your surviving trick.
Yeah, but he's not going to have to at this point, right? If he throttles it now and just takes
Okay.
enough knights down.
The problem
Oh,
is this spell only
I'm worried.
is only cast on a 5. I just can't afford to fail it.
Right.
And it's gate.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
Because I need to gate the Dread Knight because he's the thing giving me the reroll charges.
Oh, okay. I
You see what I mean?
Yeah, I was like, that's not that critical. The reroll charge is important.
It is.
It is.
So should I burn it for an extra cast? For an extra dice?
No.
No, because you can always
not?
just burn it on the reroll to charge.
No, you guys.
Am I wrong? Isn't
Okay,
that-
I'm just gonna cast it, and if I fail, it's all these guys' fault.
Okay, it's a 4. Ah!
So that was Gate of Infinity from my Nemesis Dread Knight.
Zum.
Yeah. Oh man.
Where's it going, Brian?
Over here. Over here.
Yeah, exactly.
Battle cannon. Oh, come on, man.
You should check your 9s there. That looks like a tight
This knight's
squeeze.
fine, but yeah.
You know what they say? Watch your 6, watch your 9.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This one's fine. We'll just move him back to teammate.
Yeah, watch that building. I guess he's not charging himself.
He will charge, but
Just
he'll
take
charge
long.
if the other
Yeah,
unit first.
I feel you. I feel you.
So it's fine. Ah, no, hold on. I want to get him into a different spot.
Put him on the other side.
You can't. There's not enough space.
He measured it out, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly, right? Because
In fact, they're within.
shit.
I was like,
Sorry.
I thought it was
Yeah.
barely enough for a
Yeah,
Terminator.
Brian's
Actually,
I
it's not
actually-
even enough for a Terminator.
cheating all of his 9s.
no, you know what? Actually, I think I placed 1 and then didn't measure the
No
rest.
worries. I mean,
That's fine.
a 9-inch charge is a 9-inch charge, right? So
Or
he
is
gets
it?
them all in.
I thought I had measured a spot for my base, but I think I didn't.
Mhm.
You know what it is? I measured a spot for my base, and I was like, oh, I'll just shift this guy over.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
he
yeah.
went right in the spot for my
Right.
base. So that's a real problem. I don't actually have a perfect spot for my base right now.
But he's giving the buff, anyways.
Get out of here.
I mean, if you don't kill
get-
him, and I interrupt, someone else is getting hurt real bad.
Yes. So we're just going to go where we can.
Uh-huh.
Come on, right there.
Uh-huh.
And that's going to be a 10-inch charge for him. Ah, it sucks. Okay. So,
It looks pretty good.
Yikes.
It's pretty good still.
It's a big oof.
yeah, it sucks. So it's a 10-inch charge only if the unit in front successfully makes it.
Correct.
If the unit in the front doesn't, then he has to go up and over the building,
Which is impossible.
which is going to be so far.
Like a 20-inch charge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel you. Yeah, this was and this was something I was trying to do. I was trying to block Brian off completely from
Yeah.
his board edge, but it at least does that is kind of make it tougher for him to drop down with all the buffs. You know, saving graces.
I think I did all the psychic.
Sounds good.
I could cast 1 extra, but for nothing, I don't need to spend the CP. So we're done the psychic phase.
Sounds good to me.
Let's shoot phase.
Shoot phase.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
the shoot phase, I think, the CP will start to get really expensive if I start to burn them here.
Yup.
But they are really good abilities.
They are.
So I need
excellent.
to keep transhuman,
I'm so scared.
and I need to keep -1 damage.
So you can only spend 2 command points.
So which
Is
is
it really 1 CP for -1 damage?
yeah.
That's
so,
insane.
It's pretty crazy.
No, it's 2 damage depending on the unit size.
Oh, it's 2 CP.
Ah,
right,
okay.
right. For the 9-man, it'll be
I
2.
love those new ones. It's great. Otherwise, you have to tailor towards like these big squads.
So here's the choice. I could do some Cybolt ammunition plus bring down the beast, which would chew through one of these knights. It wouldn't kill one, but it would like more than half it.
You can try.
It would be really good.
I like the confidence, Adrian.
It would be really, really good. The question is, that would go in the face of durability, and durability is more important at this point.
Yes.
So I'm going to save the killingness and go for durability. It's the smart play. It's not the Bridger play. The Bridger
play, I'm with you here.
He's with me? Then that means it's a definitive
durability,
answer.
definitely.
So, you're not going to swap now that Bridger said that one?
I almost should rethink. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with these squads around here with their Stormbolters all into this knight.
Sounds good.
And I'm just going to do all the normal Stormbolters
into the Adventure Despoiler.
Into the Despoiler there, yeah.
The Revenger.
Yeah, so, okay. So
sounds good. Let's do this.
2,
and these are just regular,
3,
right?
Yeah. 4.
No high rend.
It could have been.
The size only.
It could have been rend, but I didn't.
Yeah.
So this is from the first squad. This one's going to be hitting on 3s, rerolling nothing because I'm out of range.
Sounds good.
And then...
Winning on 6s.
Winning on 6s, yeah.
AP 0.
I might chip a wound.
Don't down me, though.
I hope you're afraid, Adrian.
I honestly, I am.
So you got 2 wounds?
Watch this.
I'll chip a wound.
Spider Snake Eyes. Can I call it? Can I call it or what? I know myself. I've grown up with myself my entire life.
Only you.
I've played many games.
Okay, this is from the next squad right over. They are re-rolling 1s, thankfully.
Sounds good.
And then
Only
6s.
you can take wounds on knights from Brian Stormbolt.
There's another 2.
No, say it ain't so. You laugh or you cry, you know.
Okay, and then here are the 2 characters.
We're gonna get it when we get to
the yellow is Vildis, just for everyone's sake.
Sounds good.
Oh,
my man.
Okay, so how many wounds does he have left?
5.
Okay, so we're not going to shoot him anymore. What we're going to do is we're going to put the Land Raiders' last cannons into this knight, and its heavy bolters into this this thermal cannon knight as well. And that's it. So you're going to rotate on me? I think you probably should, but it's not that many shots, so it's hard to say. 1, 2, 3, 4.
My trouble is I want to explode on you over here.
Oh, and you'll run out of CP.
I can only do one or the other.
I would hold for the explosion.
Explosion's super cute.
I think it's more worth it.
That's really high impact to explode.
Yeah, if you explode and you drop one of my characters or 2 of my characters,
I'm going to be playing down if this turn goes like average.
Yeah.
So I think I need to take that chance. So go for it.
Yeah.
This is Laz.
This is the last cannon first.
See, let's choose.
Hitting on 3.
Ah, you suck. Sounds good.
Ugh.
Sounds good. 5s.
5 ups.
Just no 4s. 1s, 2s, and 3s.
Yeah, just no 4s. Yeah, just roll 1s.
No, it's a 1. No.
Stop rolling 1s.
I'm scared. All right, so not
3d6?
only you gave me 1s, 2s, and a 4. What the?
Okay.
Right, 10 damage.
10 damage.
10, and that is a pretty juicy CP right there.
It is, yeah.
All right.
2. Ah, you suck. 13.
13 damage. From some las cannons.
Oh gosh, 13, so I'm down to 11.
Brutal.
Listen, that's the best 3 las cannons I've ever done.
That was
or 4 las
amazing.
cannons. So here's the heavy bolters. Rerolling my 1s, and then on 5s.
Yep. Oh,
There's
man.
2 4-up saves.
No problem. 4s. Cool.
Okay.
Take another one. Down to,
And your boy is
I
degraded.
gave myself 21 wounds, but it's actually 10.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm degraded.
So
He's
degraded?
like just degraded and disgusting.
Okay, let's put some more weapons into him. You know what we have? We do have a Grandmaster Dread Knight, and you know who doesn't have move and shoot penalties anymore?
Ooh,
Grandmaster
nice.
Dread Knight. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna go with the silencer first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Good thing you're
6,
shooting
7,
through
8.
some smoky pipes.
9, 10, 11. Am I really?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Am I? I thought I wasn't. I thought I came to the side.
Isn't it any part of this right here?
It's the any part of your base to any part of mine.
Yeah. I don't know.
You tell me.
I think the bushes
you
are
think
in the
I'm
way,
in?
but
Okay.
I don't know.
That sucks.
Up to you.
I thought I was. I thought I managed to get outside of it, but I didn't. Okay, that's fine.
In the only place you could deploy.
So you made me miss one. You suck.
Sucks, man. That's rough.
So
what's the strength?
The silencer. Sorry, I'm always
Strength
blanking. Is
6?
strength 4.
Strength 4, what?
Oh, it's just a regular silencer?
Well, it's a double silencer.
So there's-
Choose 12.
It's more shots. Gotcha.
No, it's D3 damage also.
Oh, okay.
Silencers just are
AP.
D3,
This is AP 0.
AP 0?
Mhm.
Got
She
one?
gave me 1.
D3? Hup!
Victory.
God, jeez.
That's good. Okay.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Now I've got the side cannon, which has some strength. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
There we go.
And
there
then strength 7. So
Yep,
5. 1.
Oh,
Sucks.
right.
And
Rend?
yeah, let's go through.
Is it
And I think
0?
these ones, I'm always
Is it
blanking.
rend plus 2?
It's damage 2. It's damage 2.
Damage 2, down to 5, my friend.
Does it benefit my save?
That's what I'm gonna need at this point. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so the knights are getting wounded, don't you think?
Nah.
No?
They're fine. I have 5 wounds
Bridger,
left.
can you quickly look up just normal on-guy silencer? I'm always blanking on what that one is.
Yeah.
3, 1. So I'm just going to do
It's
my...
definitely 6 shots.
Yeah, it says, you'll look it up. Stormbolter from this unit onto the knight here.
Sounds
so
good.
we'll try to chip a couple more wounds.
Yeah, sounds good.
So 1,
and the rest
2,
of the shots are going into him as well?
Everything.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
one,
it's
2,
6 shots, strength
3,
4, AP 0, D3 damage. It's the same as the Dread Knight just has like 2 silencers stapled together.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I've got the 7 dudes with their Stormbolters.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm -1 to hit, you're telling me?
So, okay.
So I'm rerolling just my 1s. Okay, so I'm hitting on 4s.
Sounds good. Hey, that was a great roll, man.
It was a great roll.
It's pretty nice.
And then I'm wounding on 6s, which, let's do that again.
I mean...
Wouldn't be the first time.
Just a few, right? Just a few.
Oh!
He can't even help it.
I dropped them.
They fall out of his hand. And
They
there's
just
6s.
fall into 6s.
Oh my goodness.
So just 3.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, nice.
I'll take it, man.
Okay, so now my silencers. 1.
Yep. Silencers.
Yeah, so silencers. So here we go.
Nice.
And,
so 4s.
Yeah, we got them there.
Rerolling ones? No.
Did I have a 1 in there?
Yeah, you did.
Sweet. Did nothing. So 6s. Oh, 2. And these are AP 0 and D3 damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
Boop. 1 goes through.
Flat 3 again.
Oh,
there it is.
Gosh.
So this knight's down to 2 wounds.
Down to 2.
This was without me buffing the shooting.
That's crazy, man.
That's because those last cannons went hot.
Oh, jeez.
Charge phase?
Well, the last cannons, I went cold.
That's true.
It wasn't even rotate shield, really. Charge phase. Let's do this thing.
So we're going to charge first with the big 9-man paladin squad in the corner.
So this is a 9-inch.
They got a 9-inch rerollable charge. That's a bad start.
Please? Please?
You really do need this.
I do. It would make me very happy. That sucks.
First to the fray.
Oh, my
the funny thing
gosh.
about first to the fray is right now he's going to be second to the fray.
And man.
I feels like that should be illegal.
It is kind of weird that he's first into the fray is an aura. He's like,
Right.
I'm first, but you guys
After you.
also go.
You're first into the fray. You guys do
We're
your
all
thing.
first.
It's going to be great. They're like,
This terrain is making it very challenging.
Yeah, man.
Don't forget coherency.
Oh yeah, I'm just doing 2 rows. Easiest thing. Go this way.
You're going to be fine.
Oh my god.
Or will he?
Yeah, I know. Probably not, actually. I'll have to... I'll stay a teeny tiny bit away so then I can just pile forward a teeny bit.
I feel you.
Oh my god.
I
I can't even see where my models are here.
Okay. Would you have Overwatch with a thermal? No, because you're looking to explode, right?
I'm looking to explode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so now because of my models here, I have an even longer charge.
If I had command points.
It's an 11-inch charge now.
Because I also get blast on them. But
Ooh.
not with 2 command points on 9.
Hold on, let me just make sure.
What's this one? Oh yeah, big boy. Actually, yeah, you have to move guys out of
It's
the
a
way.
longer charge, yeah. So it's like, okay, technically I lose an inch this way. You know what I mean? I have to shimmy that way a teeny bit. Like, not quite. I lose like half an inch, yeah. And then this side of my base, man, it's like an 11.5 or 12. So we'll say it's on a 12, just to be
Sounds good.
diplomatic. Oh, rerolling. Okay, and then the banner needs a little bit less.
More than that.
Reroll it. Is I reroll 1 or both dice, or is it just reroll charges? Actually, don't know. So there we go.
That's gonna suck when I explode on
Banner's
it.
excited. He's getting in there.
Which knight are you gonna explode? This
Well,
one?
I'm gonna roll a 6, and I'm gonna roll the 4 up there.
That's a good tactic, actually.
Yeah, man. I've been
I'm
practicing
super into
my.
that. So speaking of charges, we're gonna charge with the Land Raider first.
Oh man, saucy.
Just in case, I know you don't have the CP to Overwatch, but
I do. I could.
that's true. Oh,
Oh,
makes it. I'll move it all later. So here's the
no worries.
5-man Paladin squad.
Yep, they're in.
Here's Voldis.
Yep, he's in.
Here is Brother Captain,
He's in.
and then the 5-man Strike Squad really doesn't want to get any closer.
There's only 2 of them left.
The 2-man Strike Squad. The problem is they're like already within 3 inches, so you'd have to roll a 2 on your range.
Right.
But that's better than having no one on the point.
Guaranteed. Yeah.
So they're going to stand still.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm just going to move my charges now.
I dig it. Coming on.
All right, so we've got the Land Raider.
Gosh.
We're going to put the characters over here, and then the.
There's actually a
Terminators.
term for this thing that's happening right here in 9th edition. It's in the index if you look in the book. It's actually called It's real bad. It's real bad.
It's a technical term, actually.
It is.
It's bolded like a keyword.
Yeah.
Real bad.
Keyword, real bad. RUL bad.
Speaking of real bad, it's time to fight. You've got a 2-wound knight over here.
Yeah.
So we're going to fight with the big squad.
Yep.
If Hammerhand and you have, what, 2 wounds?
Kill me now.
So I have 4 attacks on the charge. 1 and 5 attacks on the charge because of my banner.
Pretty good.
So 1.
That's real good.
2.
That's also a bolded keyword?
Also
3.
bolded.
Real good.
That's not part of the Chaos Knight book, I'll tell you that.
4.
They were a little stingy with that keyword.
Yeah. How's everyone doing tonight?
5. So this is 6 models.
Sounds good.
And I ran out of dice.
That sounds like a fine place to start, Brian.
So hitting on 3s.
Yep.
And I'm out of reroll 1 range.
They've come through the steam. They can clearly see robot legs, so they know where to hit.
And then this is wounding strength 5.
So normally on 5s,
but
now
Hammerhand
4s,
counts
Hammerhand, which is great. What's the rend on these, Brian?
A lot of wounds.
It's -2.
Okay, okay.
So if you roll a 6 and explode over there, that'll be awesome, though.
That's we're doing it. It's happening.
Okay,
so this is 5 ups. Okay.
So he dies.
He's dead.
Hold on. Let's
Let's see. Which dice is it?
you gotta pick the lucky dice.
I microwaved one of them, but I forgot to set it aside.
So this is a mighty 6. He's trying to explode. With this knight, it'll hit my big paladin squad and my paladin ancient.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
That's the 4 I saved from over
That's
here.
the 4 you
No!
needed. So knight goes down. I'll do my little pylon just to, because I'm already out of the forest or the dense cover, because technically this model's out of it.
Oh, okay.
So there's no point in staying in it. Normally I would have stayed in it.
Yeah. But you can't move back, so.
I can't move backwards, right? So I might as well just get definitively on the point.
Makes sense.
Hey, Brian, you know what that was?
That was 10 points for Titan Slayer?
10 points for
10
Titan Slayer.
points.
That's a lot of points.
Slayer.
It was a few points.
GT rules? Gentlemen's rules?
Yeah.
Did you forget to do mental interrogation this turn?
Yeah. No, I needed all my psychic. I didn't do it. I needed all my psychic, but I actually spaced on it.
I mean,
I should have done it, but I forgot.
I think all the command points and things that you spent so far have been justified, because if you can throttle this turn the way that you are, you're going to be in such a lead, it's going to be really hard for me to catch up.
Yeah, if I drop 2 knights, you're in big trouble.
Yeah, like you don't need...
If I drop 2 knights without losing almost anything, you're in big trouble.
I mean...
So you're not interrupting, you sure?
Actually, that's tempting, but no, I'm not.
Interrupting on your bottom bracket is not that exciting.
Especially because you can still transhuman.
So how many wounds do you have left?
I haven't had to use it yet. I have 5.
So we're going to have Voldus.
Voldus!
We're going to have Voldus end you. I think that's the right way to go.
Of course.
So 1, 2,
the
3,
swiftest
4.
way to go. I approve.
6 attacks.
Yep.
And his hammer has no minus to hit.
That's right. 2s. Rerolling 1s. Saucy.
That is great. And guess what? Those 6s for my brother Captain count as extra hits.
Oh, dang. That's a whole lot.
It's,
8.
You're right.
Oh, God. All right.
So
he
does
did.
he have the invuln? No, he's the one with the invuln.
Nobody has an invuln.
In combat?
No.
Oh, you gave him the improved shooting invuln. You gave him the improved one.
Medringard, yeah.
So he took 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 wounds.
Oh, yeah.
From Voldus.
So he's going to die. Let's spend 2 command points.
2 CP for Spiteful
Demise. Sensing their end draw near, the fallen noble overloads the plasma core of their knight suit, hoping to take the enemy into the oblivion. It's that point in the game where I'm going to read the flavor text.
So it's a 4-up he needs.
It's a 4-up explosion now.
And he can't re-roll it.
No.
Not least of which because he has no CP.
If I had command points previously...
But you still can't re-roll it now.
It was at least like 3 command points to almost definitely explode. Now it's like...
So this is really sad when you miss this.
This is a 4-up to like maybe get back in the game.
Let's see it!
Come on!
No!
No!
That knight just crumples. He like hits the detonation button and Voldus breaks in and like hammers his hand away.
He breaks in, he like diffuses the core.
Yeah, that's right.
Red wire, blue wire, green!
Yeah, there's an entire bomb diffuse sequence that we did. That we're just cutting out for speed, you know?
To be fair.
What did you do?
No.
Okay.
No. I thought I messed something up, but we're good. We're good.
You were seeing that you get to roll for
the regular explosion.
You don't. I've seen people do that in a battle report. I actually
Incorrect.
I saw it yesterday in a battle report, and I was like, no. But I don't want to be too mean because people catch us making mistakes every single turn. So.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, I did good.
That was pretty good, Brian.
I think I did fine.
Thank you.
So my Terminators are just gonna kind of like. So the Land Raider will just shimmy, just so that he's within 3 of my characters, just so they really.
I mean, these guys can move up to like 6 inches towards
the knight. Where's the nearest knight? So this one is 26-ish.
There's 2 enemy models on the board.
This
Can you
one's
handle that?
24. So
Which one is closer?
I don't know. We'll go this way, I guess. I guess.
I suppose so.
So flippant. He just doesn't care anymore. Brian has defeated you.
No. I don't. And I'm. He's in a really, really, really bad spot, but it's not over yet.
That's right.
It's never over yet.
All right. Knights.
I'm glad I saved my CP not going killy because it turns out I was super killy.
Yeah.
I think I killed these knights 3 times over this turn, basically.
I know, honestly.
Okay.
So at the end of Brian's turn, do we have anything to score?
No.
Just
I didn't get my other secondaries.
Just his 15 Titan
I got
Slayer
my
points?
15 Titan Slayer.
All right. Well, it looks like it's time for Chaos Knights, turn 3.
Time for the revenge
So
of
you're on 2 points, so that's 10.
10 points for my
10
primary.
points for the primary.
Watch
and
out.
He's also getting 2 points for
Holding a middle objective.
holding the middle objective.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Yep. Cool deal. And you have 3 command points?
He has 4.
4, yeah.
Oh, even worse.
And you now have 1.
Yes, I do.
Isn't
So
that
for what it's
exciting?
worth, 4 CP is enough to transhuman and -1 damage.
Mhm.
And they already have
Sounds like it's worth a lot.
Sanctuary on them.
Yeah.
And the other unit already has Armored Resilience for -1 to wound.
Mm-hmm. Excellent, excellent.
So
They're
they're pretty tough.
these are good things.
They're good. They're good. I'm sure the Grey Knights players are like, yes, that is correct.
Right?
Thank you, Patrick. How do I make a 1,000-point model like a Mastodon playable? Do you have any must-take models in the 500-plus point range?
I'm
So
gonna check something.
Mastodon is really, really easy to play in Warhammer 30K. If you want, honestly, I'm not joking. That's serious. Also, it's really easy to play in like a 5,000-point game. But in a 2,000-point game, it's 100% not going to work. It's only going to let you down every time. But bring it anyways for style points, because I will give you a high 5 for the Mastodon. If you built the kit, the Mastodon kit is one of the worst things to build. The walls are huge and bent. I'm sure your kit was like that. Everyone I've seen has been. So just bring it anyways. And anyways, 500-point model.
Yeah, any must-take 500-plus point models.
Taunar?
For a while, the Astraeus. I played against
with your
an Astraeus at the LVO.
There's no must-takes, but yeah, the Taunar is excellent at its current cost. And also, some of the Dominus class knights are back at looking pretty good, points-wise. So go for it.
No,
I like the Valiant. He's fun.
The Valiant's great.
He's cute. He's cute.
Thank you, Clay. Recent subscriber. Love the content and banter.
Thank you.
Pay the extra points for a pair of Gatling cannons, or save some points and split the pair between 2 knights.
Ooh, that's a good question.
I love the look of the double weapons. So honestly, I don't think it's the smarter move most of the time. Spreading out your weapons is generally better because you'll have kind of more of what you need. Like if your opponent really needs to stop your battle cannons, they'll just drop the battle cannon knight. Whereas if you spread it out, they can't really do that as much. It also allows you to have separate activations, which is super crucial. You could say, okay, you know, I'm gonna see if I kill this squad with this one Gatling. Oh no, I need to put the next Gatling into it when you activate the next knight. So spreading your weapons is almost always beneficial, but it doesn't look as cool. So we haven't done it here.
It's true.
There are some advantages to having them together, but not many.
All right. Thank you, Blake. He says, hello, love the channel. Which Space Marine chapter is the best to be inheritor of 9th edition?
White Scars.
White Scars.
White Scars.
100% White Scars.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I've got a
they're
White
great.
Scars on the way. I just got the first. My good friend Austin is painting it. He's an expert at white, which is one of the hardest colors to do,
weird.
which is why I'm not trying to do it. And I'm really excited to get it on the table.
Absolutely. That's me, man.
You moved your 2 models?
So
you moved your 1 model.
I barely moved him.
You moved him and then moved him back.
I played around with, could I hit them from the side and use the pile-in to get back on the point? I'm just short.
Oh, you were going to charge them, be exactly an inch away.
Yep.
And then when you kill them, pile back towards the closest enemy or something
and
like
use that to get back on the objective.
Understood.
I'm like an inch short, basically.
Uh-huh,
So he's
Would
just
have been a clever trick.
I thought so.
Yeah.
I thought so.
Because you are going for kill more ultimately.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is
Maybe your 1 stubber can.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I didn't think about that.
You can see him. You can see him.
No, I know I can see him.
Yeah, I moved that squad back. Oh, you're trying to move up to try to kill those 2? It's not worth it.
No, I wouldn't move up. I'd move to the side.
I see.
Which is.
Oh, stay on the point? Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. You mind just shift him over?
Yeah. So he's basically
That's a shot
as
in the
far
dark.
as he can this way whilst on the point to get his line of sight.
Yep.
So that he could stubber my 2-man squad.
That's right. The only thing. No, that's bad play.
This one here?
Then you're not -1 to hit with your Land Raider.
I don't.
Which is,
I don't know. That's a huge deal. But I hear you.
All right, let's try it.
Okay.
I need to try for it. And this guy's just sitting here because I can see this squad through the window.
Oh, nice. And you could see over at my Paladin squad, which are invincible.
Yeah, I was going
to
say.
And I have my Nemesis Dread Knight, which has a 3-up invuln.
Nothing is reliable to kill right now. This is my best option.
This is a tanky army.
It's super tanky. And because of this obscuring terrain, I can't see anything here.
Yeah.
So let's do it. We're going to go into shooting phase.
Bring it.
We'll try our 3 stubbers into there.
Bring it.
And see what we can do. Hitting on 3s. Cool. Off to a good start. It's fine. It's fine. And then now 4s. Good talk. Yeah,
He's not a shooting knight.
No, we wouldn't expect anything. It would have been nice. But if I can at least get 1 kill and say you have to kill a knight, you know.
You know what they should do? You know the Invictor suits, how they have the heavy bolter in their hand?
Yeah.
These guys should have like handgun stubbers. I would love that. Just in the gauntlet. Yeah. Then you can holster it and then punch you.
Definitely becoming Gundam.
Yeah.
Oh, for
You're
sure.
right.
For sure.
That's kind of just what we want.
Exactly. All right, so this boy, we're going to put battle cannon into there.
Double? Oh, yeah, because it's the easiest kill.
It's just the easy. I don't want to mess it up. And we'll put the stubbers into there. The storm spear.
Into the 2-man? Is this the ignore line of sight?
No.
Oh,
storm
it's
spear.
the D6.
It's not the Iron Storm.
Not the Iron Storm. The Iron Storm's better.
I like the Iron Storm better, to be honest. We'll put it into the Dread Knight. There's nothing. Oh, no, you're all obscured. This is all obscured. Can't see anything.
That is correct.
Can't see anything.
So, Brian, do you want to give a little bit of an explanation, just a short one, on why White Scars are the best Marines?
Well, they can all advance and shoot now with rapid fire, which was a buff they didn't need. They are super fast on a small board. They counterpunch so well.
Battle cannon.
Their strats are bonkers good too. The move, like 40K is a game of movement.
Yeah.
They're the fastest, most movable, most flexible faction there is, and they hit so hard in combat. And combat's just the more reliable way to do damage in 40K permanently.
Right.
And their speed allows them to stay safe and then strike from the distance.
They're happy to play a slower game. They're happy to use Assault Doctrine. They are just so good.
They overlap really well with a lot of the new models, like Assault Intercessors and
the new Bikers.
The new Bikers.
God, it's disgusting.
Yeah, it's all good.
So here's the battle cannon shots into those boys. I will pick a point so that I'm not going over the forest, just like you were. And here we go. On 3s.
Let's see it.
Looks good.
Okay, now and then on 2s.
Going on in.
And I don't have the Tide of Shadows up this time. Now, I'm in cover anyways, but
all right.
Probably not going to matter. So I have a 5-man squad. These are at -2.
Sounds good.
So I'm at 4-up saves. I could do this.
You definitely could. That's why I ended up doing everything.
So I lose 2.
Classic. And you're like, 2 battle cannons. Crazy. Oh my gosh. Storm Spear. 3 shots. All right.
I'm like, when I'm thinking in your head, I'm like, I would have put 1 battle cannon into it.
Yeah,
but it would have worked
you
for
would
me.
have, of course.
Yeah.
So 2s to wound. So 2. What's the run on the Storm Spear?
2. Normal missile launcher, right?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
So I lost 1 more.
Okay. What are you down to?
I'm down to 2 left.
Sounds good. And then the heavy stubber, just the single, because battle cannons they come with heavy stubbers.
So you have 3 heavy stubbers.
So I have 9 shots.
Yep.
This is what'll do it.
Obviously. On 3s.
We all know Brian.
This is a lot of shots to take out 5 Marines.
So crazy, man. So 4s to wound. There we go.
Oh, you wounded.
Yeah, but no rend.
So I got 2-up saves.
2 ups. Just give me a 1. Hey.
So I have 1 left.
What? Oh, you had 2 left.
Could fail morale.
I gotta fail morale.
I could fail morale. You could charge me. He's right at the corner. I left him at the corner for you, just as a tempting charge.
No.
Brian, you're so mean.
You're so mean. You're so mean. That's it. That's all I got. I'm not gonna charge because I have to stay on that point.
People in chat have complained that I give you. I try to attract you into bad.
Try to bait me. Yeah.
I give you bad advice, and
oh, man.
I'm like, yeah, you don't understand. That's my whole tactic. So is that it?
That's all I got, man.
So I do have morale.
Yeah, morale.
Leadership 8. He fails.
With the reroll.
They shall know no fear.
They shall. Oh,
he knows no fear.
So dumb. That was so dumb. Oh my
God.
Horrible. 2 battle cannons into you.
And
the
3
storm
stubbers.
Spear and 3 stubbers. That's insane.
Well, to be fair, this is true silver armor.
Get out here, do your turn. Grey Knights. Turn 3.
Okay, what do we got?
Let's take a look.
Let's do some movement.
I'm going to give everyone a close look at this devastating game. This is my knight. He's beautiful.
This is my 1 knight.
Hey, man. Look at
at the start of my turn, I'm on 2 points.
Oh, Brian scores 10.
10?
Sounds good.
Well, no, you actually score the full 15.
Why? Because he's on 2.
Me?
Oh, he's on 2, sorry.
He's on 2.
Man,
for some reason, I just assumed one of his knights died.
That's like the only thing I have left is playing the game.
Thank you, Luke. Luke asks, what do you run alongside 60 White Scars Assault Intercessors?
Nothing. Judicars.
3x3 bikes.
Yeah, the new Outrider bikes are excellent. So you take max of those, I think.
They're stupid good.
And I also take the Judicar. He's pretty classic. A couple other support characters. What do you think?
We have Conan Bike, Librarian for the extra move spells.
The new Primaris Chaplain on bike is looking saucy because their litanies are great.
The White Scars ones?
Yeah,
the White Scar one is reroll all failed wound within 6.
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
Hello, Space Marines. Would you like Doom in melee? Yes, please.
They're already like the Eldar of Space Marines.
It's so dumb.
And then they were like, what if we gave them Doom?
Like, yeah.
That's a good idea.
Games Workshop. All right, would you like to give them Doom? That's jolly good.
I did some moves.
Sounds good.
I'm in the tide of escalation. And that's the tide I want to stay in.
It is indeed.
So what we're going to do...
Let's do it.
...is we're going to start with a mighty smite.
Yeah.
From my... You know what? How many CP again?
You have 5.
I'm going to spend 1 for +1 to cast in this aura.
Sounds good.
I don't think I need it.
Yep.
So because of that, I'm going to start over here.
Mm-hmm.
And over here, what we're going to do...
Okay, so the +1 to cast thing, you have to successfully cast a spell before
Then I do it. Yeah, you're right. Okay. So we'll do that in a minute. What we'll do then over here is we'll do Gate of Infinity.
Yep, on the Dread Knight.
Yeah, you know, that's kind of what I want to do.
Could be a hero.
But
he also casts 2. You forgot to smite with him last turn.
He casts 2, yeah.
He does cast 2?
But he only knows 1.
He knows 1, but he casts 2.
A Grandmaster only knows 1 spell.
Weird. Okay.
Well, he's got a pilot. He's got to remember all the schematics. So I'm
I think
gonna
you have to remember all the schematics.
I'm going to gate with that. You know that lone man? I'm going to gate with him.
Oh, what a jerk.
So it succeeds.
Uh-huh.
So he Gate of Infinity
Oh,
all the way over to here.
You're so cheeky.
Into this back corner. Oh, wait, that's the obscuring part.
Yeah, I was like,
So he gates right there. Okay?
Sounds good. So you're trying to do your teleport homer.
Yeah, I totally... I didn't totally forget. I knew, but I needed to gate here.
Yeah.
I was going to gate over here first turn.
Right.
But that I forgot. Second turn, I didn't want to gate there.
Mm-hmm,
so anyways, great. So I've got him over here. He's going to repair the teleports. I'm going to give up on fighting you this squad or fighting you this turn over here. So what we're going to do is Sanctuary again.
Yep.
So Sanctuary, I think, fails, so it's not on a 5, right?
I hope not.
I don't think it's on a 5.
Don't count them out just yet.
Does it go off on a 3?
I think it's a 7.
It's a 6.
Ah, split the difference.
Still too low. Still too low.
Whatever. I don't know. It's not good. Like, your battle cannons actually could go hot on me, but they won't. So,
yeah, you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah. What we're going to do is they only have Hammerhand, and they're outside of 12 for a charge. Are they?
I don't know.
Yes, that looks a lot.
So they're gonna just smite you.
Sounds good.
Actually, they can't. They only have a 12-inch smite. So,
thank goodness.
Because they're not near the brother captain, so they're gonna do no psychic
at
all. And then we're gonna go over here where we do have the longer ranges for smites. And we're gonna just smite you. We're gonna smite you a bunch.
I dig it.
So this is our first smite of the turn.
So this is the first smite.
I'm keeping track this time.
And it's from Voldus.
On a 5. Goes off.
So there it goes off. And then the +1 to cast, I'm going to cast 1, 2, 3 more.
So I've taken 4 now.
We're
going to do this right.
I'm gonna take the +1 to cast. So 1 CP.
Already spent.
Okay, so now I'm going to go from the brother captain. So he gets it as well.
What is it? What is it?
I cast it on a 7.
Okay, because I have a deny still.
Okay, so this one's on an 8.
So it's on an 8? And what else? Like,
I have 2 more times I can do this.
On an 8?
Yeah.
I would just deny it. Just go for it.
I need a 9.
Yeah.
Not great odds. Okay.
Done.
Fine.
I like how everybody just went silent.
Okay. We're just not used to Adrian making any dice rolls.
Right.
So now we're going to go from the unit.
This is on a 7, which you just got.
So yeah. 6, 7, 8, because I had +2 to cast.
Okay.
So then that's another 2.
Another 2. Okay, down to 18.
And then from my Paladin squad.
This one will be on an 8.
Oh, I forgot to cast the rest of Voldus' power, so I'll do that in a minute.
It's a big oops, Brian.
It was a big oops.
Fine. So there we go. So I cast it on a 10.
Sounds good. So 2 more, down to 16.
So I have Voldus' other 2 powers, which is probably Edict Imperator, I think we'll go with.
Okay.
And
very interesting choice.
You think so?
Yeah.
It's a good spell.
So there's the Edict Imperator. Okay, we're putting it on the Terminators.
Yep.
So they're going to get some extra
They
movement.
shoot and then move.
That's fine. They're out there. They rapid fire automatically at range, right? Because they're Terminators. Bolter discipline.
Wish Custodies had bolter discipline.
Get out of here.
Custodies
are too good already.
Could you imagine the
bikers?
Alaris bomb?
Oh gosh.
The Alaris bomb.
So I'm gonna chip some wounds from you.
I can't imagine the Alaris bomb as it is. To be honest, I can't believe it.
Here's my silencer.
Sounds good. Nice.
I think I'm outside of 6 for my. Oh no, I'm inside 6. Okay. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
And here's my 6s to wound.
Oh,
6s.
I thought this was other shots. Good.
Yep, you save it.
Gucci.
And then now we're just gonna do storm bolters. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Cool.
Okay, so come on, dice. You're good. So this is re-rolling 1s.
Whoa.
And the 2s miss. That was a legendary number of 2s.
Ton of 2s.
But it doesn't matter when we roll all 6s.
I'm ready for it.
2 of them.
2?
That's actually plenty.
Okay.
No AP.
2. No more, no less. 3s.
Okay.
Got 1, so down to 15.
Okay, and that was good. It got me a little closer for next turn.
Yep.
And then my last spell from him will be Armored Resilience. This is the -1 to wound. It fails.
You're not going to let Volda's perils, Brian.
I don't super care, but like, no.
Narratively, you can't let it happen.
That's true.
Narratively.
So I reroll both dice now.
Right. Oh.
So he almost barrels the other side.
Yeah.
So that's great.
He's too powerful.
How many CP do I have left now?
3.
What was the last
3.
one?
I'm sorry?
What was the one? What did you just
Armored
do?
Resilience. -1 to wound on
Sounds good. There's just dice going everywhere.
Okay.
Down to 15.
We did a bunch of stuff. Now it's time for shooting phase.
You got it.
Cannons.
Oh my gosh. And I have 2 command points?
You
1?
have 2, yeah.
Oh, 2.
No, I missed it. You have 2.
I have 2?
You should have 2.
Okay. So I'll rotate.
Oh, okay.
So you're down to 1?
Down to 1.
All right, let's see it. Here's my last cannons.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. Rerolling my 1s.
Are you next to the brother?
Yeah. It's Voldus, actually.
Oh, he gives it too?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So 3s to wound?
The brother actually doesn't give it.
Yeah.
The brother captain, I believe he only gives the smite increase.
Oh, okay.
Right. And then there's my 3 wounds on you.
Sounds good, man. And this is 4-ups. Okay,
Ooh,
just 1.
Tasty.
Don't
It
do
didn't
it.
matter at all, you see?
Yeah, I know, of course. 4. Okay.
It hurts.
So down to 11.
Down to 11. And we got the heavy bolters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Will we chip one wound from you?
Nope.
Here's 1.
Here it is. 4-up.
Chip a wound.
Boom.
Chip.
Nailed it.
Chipping wounds for days.
Right.
Okay. So we done shot with that now. Let's just go. We have a few more storm bolters. We'll just go from Voldus and the brother captain. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. Here we are on 2s. Nice. And then on 6s. Nothing. And then coming over here to this squad here, we'll just try to chip some wounds there.
Okay.
So we have the silencers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. So the silencers don't have the AP.
Yeah.
But they do have the damage. So no reroll 1s because my captain's too far away. Just a little too far away. Oh, there's 1.
Come on, baby.
Okay.
Good.
And then we've just got a handful of storm bolters.
Yep.
We don't need to do them all. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 5 of them. That's only 1 off, so we're close. And
You want 6 more?
it's only 4 more shots.
When did you say 6 earlier?
That was the
number of guys with it.
No, yeah. Sorry, the 6 is the bigger gun.
Gotcha.
So just 1 wound.
Oh my.
That's why we roll so many dice with storm bolters. Okay. Okay. That was all for nothing.
Right.
All right. Charge phase. I got none.
Dope. Dig it. I dig it.
I done got no
No kills.
Yeah.
So end of turn 3. Did you forget mental interrogation again?
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Perfect. Okay. So that's it for turn 3, right?
That's it.
It's a tight game.
Nothing to score
What's
here.
it? What is it? Oh, it's 34-35 technically.
34-33. You are winning, Adrian.
Oh yeah.
Bring it.
You're gonna get it, son.
And you are on 2 objectives for 10 points.
10 points
That's
and
right.
another 4 or 2, another 2 for his second oath.
Oh,
That's
man,
right.
Adrian's killing it here.
I'm killing it, son. All right, let's do this. So, Chaos Knights.
Chaos Knights turn
Turn
4.
Moving along. This Paladin Bomb is shuffling away its way across, though.
That's true.
I'm a little
They're
worried.
getting a little closer.
I'm a little concerned. Somewhat.
You want to come charge me?
Everything is just a little too tough and a little too scary is the problem.
Yep. You do have an incentive to go for some kills.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
That's worth a lot of points.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So the problem is, I want to kill, but most of the things that I would like to invest in killing, I can't kill. I'm not likely to be able to kill.
They're not easy to kill.
Like we do have 2 command points now, so we have Trail of Destruction here, and this is a big squad, so I can at least count
do a lot
of
of
3 shots from that, right? Over here, so these guys have no buffs, but they're still...
They do have a buff. They have the -1 to wound.
-1 to wound. Okay, so that's still a thing.
It's a big buff.
It's a pretty big buff, yeah.
If I leave
and
that
they have
point,
a better, they have a 4-up invuln in combat on the sergeant, so I could tank a few there.
The problem is if
and
I go...
you're bracketed now for your weapon skill, so you're a little down.
Yeah, so my movement is fine.
Which is great.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
I could go for the Lane Raider and pretty reliably kill it, but then I will probably die to... that's Boldus there, right?
Everything else?
Boldus and the Brother Captain.
Well, I can get... yeah, Brother Captain could probably reach.
Yep.
That's tough. That's a tough call, because I would give up this point to do that.
Do you have any other reason to get the Land Raider? Other than its last cannons?
It's the last cannon, and it's the only reliable kill, to be honest.
You don't think going for the Brother Captain would be easier?
No.
You do have Abhor the Witch, so it's 5 points for every character you can.
That's right.
Yeah. What's his invuln now?
4 up.
4, yeah.
That's
I'm nervous.
It's not that bad. I think killing the Brother Captain's easier. You only have to get 1 attack through with one of the bigger slashes.
Yeah.
Well, you keep thinking.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you, Jackson. In your Grey Knights video, we did not mention the smite increases for Grey Knights and Thousand Suns.
Right, I didn't know yet. Actually, I asked some of my other friends that playtest, and to try and see. You know, we don't know like Games Workshop can always make up their own mind and change things, but we basically asked if this was intentional. Or like, was it an oversight? And it is, as far as they know, it seems intentional. So I just found that out, and so yeah, that seems to be the way of it. I think they just don't want, like, if I'm trying to read their mind, I think they don't want smite spam to be a thing.
Yeah.
This army has a ton of amazing psychic powers, and you could see they already reliably get off a handful of smites because of their +1 to cast and their other pluses to cast. So I think it probably hurts Thousand Suns more than Grey Knights, frankly, but even doesn't hurt them too much. They have a ton of amazing psychic. They're still masters of the psychic phase. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to these psychic armies having an identity outside of smite spam.
It's a nice thing. It really is, at the end of the day.
Thank you, Kyle. This is a question that you guys are going to enjoy. Not sure if it's a loud minority, but some people in the competitive community don't seem to be enjoying the new missions. Do you think this is just a transition period or something that needs to be adjusted?
I love the new missions. Yeah. And if you've looked at the GT pack, they're even improved from what is in the book. Like, for instance, this Titan Slayer secondary is better, and the Attrition secondary is better. So I think that, I think that the missions are totally solid. That doesn't mean that there's a lot of glaring things that could be a little better. But by and large, like right at the start of this edition, the game is coming into it like really playable, really fun. All of the games we've played have been super cool and tight and just awesome. So we've, I don't know, we really don't see too much of an issue. I know a lot of people are complaining right now. It's very different.
Yeah.
But that's all it is. It's not worse. It's just different.
That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, there are a few things that probably are like actual mistakes. But if you compare it to the number of mistakes at the start of 8th edition, I think it's easy to forget that. There was a lot of busted-ass stuff.
Oh, it's always going to happen. And you think about, when 8th edition came out, there was this assumption that, of course, we were going to still be playing ITC events with the ITC missions competitively. And even that, like when the edition came out, the ITC missions were the previous ones. They were terrible for the new edition, and there were always iterations, right? So one, there will be iterations, but I think they're great. And like you said, our games have been awesome.
Yeah.
They've been very well paced. We've had friendly games and also very competitive games.
Yeah.
And they just encourage a style of play that is just different. I think a lot of people are kind of
assuming that the whole world will be playing from the same mission pack.
It's a nice thing.
That is so big. It means like when we do a video like this, everyone in the world who's playing the same missions, they all have something to gain. We learn from each other's tactics. Yeah. If I want to go overseas for a tournament, if someone wants to come to America for a tournament,
that's right.
They know the game. It's great. I'm super into that.
Yeah, I think everyone just give it a chance to play a bunch of games, and then we can talk about it. But I think I love them.
For sure.
So
you moved up.
We're going
for a charge.
I've moved on up.
And this one's just moving back, so my charge will be basically still impossible.
Exactly. I've moved back. Yeah, that's basically it.
My charge is going to be very hard.
Exactly.
Okay.
So let's go to shooting.
Let's see it.
Easy stuff first. Of course, we have the heavy stubbers into the 2-man strike squad. Let's kill him.
Let's see it. What are you hitting on now?
I'm on the middle bracket, so 4s.
4s, okay.
Okay, so 2 hits.
You will never.
4s. Oh, dang. Oh, -1 Ren, son. 4 ups. Oh, you said.
So I lost one.
All right, so that's that. This boy, we are. Do I want to? Nah.
You were trying to think of shooting at my.
No, I'm gonna go into the Dread Knight.
Okay.
Because he is honestly.
And I didn't put the prognosticars last time.
Exactly. So he has
now
no buffs,
you do
right?
have line of sight on him.
I do, yeah, with this gun right
here.
Okay.
He has no buffs on him right now.
And he is a psychic character.
Of course he is.
So we're going to go with him. My only decision is, do I want to do Trail of Destruction, or am I saving my 2 command points
for an explosion?
For an explosion, or...
Man, could you imagine if that explosion took out 2 characters and scored you 10 points,
Well,
Adrian?
2 characters in that lone 1-man unit.
Which would be...
He'd be maxed.
13?
He'd be almost maxed. He'd be
He
probably
would be maxed, yeah.
He'd be maxed, yeah.
I think...
That'd be pretty cool.
I think, yeah, ultimately I will save it for that. It'd be nice if I did a bunch of damage or even killed him, but I think that's more critical. So we're not going to do it.
Okay.
Let's do this. So everything into
46 shots?
46 shots with the battle cam.
You want to go hot?
We're going to go hot. It'd be nice.
That was not hot?
That was not hot. 5, 10, 13.
Okay.
So here's...
It's like
less than
it's
average.
just below average, but
yeah, it's fine.
It's not. He needs things to go really, really in his favor.
10.
So you're not doing Trail of Destruction.
No.
So just hitting on 3s, no reroll.
That's right.
All right.
You got it.
Let's see. Don't Adrian it.
I know, right? That's fine.
It's fine.
That's
yeah.
good. Strength 8, toughness 7,
less than that.
So 3s, rerolling 1s. Because I have Valid Beast Slayer.
Oh, Beast Slayer on this guy.
That's right. So 3s, rerolling 1s.
Some 1s.
Right. Okay.
Some 2s.
That's fine.
It gave you an extra 1.
That was totally fine. Totally acceptable. All good.
Okay.
-2 Ren.
Yeah. Actually, my Dread Knight has a
3-up
armor, which is totally weird because the guy inside you would think.
Right.
Also
the guy
has
inside
3-up?
alone, he has to like tank it like this.
Yeah. Exactly. So 5-up save.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a 4-up involved. So we'll just go on the 4-up.
Oh.
So you done did it.
Wow.
This is D3 damage.
D3 each. Let's see it. Come on. Dang.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
He's dead.
That's bananas.
Got him.
Okay, does he? I don't know if he has explode, but we'll see if he does.
Okay.
So you done 1-shot at him.
Woo! I'll take it.
He didn't get to do anything. He did give you the reroll charges though.
That's actually very, very.
But he's just jumped around and been a general menace.
He was so scary. Oh my gosh! And you can make him tanky, so that's the other reason. You know, they're super tanky, but he didn't have the buff, so might as well go for it.
Okay, the charge phase.
Let's do it.
So who are you charging exactly?
Yeah.
Are you charging Voldus and the brother captain, or do you want to charge the Land Raider?
He does have a 2-up, but with the AP it doesn't matter. It takes you to your 4-up.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Right.
Yeah, it is a 2-up.
Yeah, we'll go for the brother captain. I guess I should declare.
Might as well declare Voldus
just in case.
Your charge isn't longer to Voldus.
Yeah, I won't declare the strike captain.
So your only a double 1 will fail.
Sounds good. Oh, and I'm getting +1 on him, so.
Oh, nice. Good. Okay, so you made a bunch, big long charge there.
Going on in.
Is Voldus going to intervene?
He's charging, you're going to touch Voldus, right?
Touch Voldus.
So he's touching Voldus and the brother captain.
Let's do this thing.
He's ready to explode. You know what I mean?
That's right. Okay, so I have to declare my attacks. You have command points for transhuman if you want it.
Yes, 3.
Ooh, sounds good.
What do you got? Show me what you got.
So we're gonna use the gauntlet, obviously, because it's amazing.
The gauntlet of ascension. Yeah.
That's right. So we have. Am I down? I don't go down in attacks.
You do not go down in attacks.
So it's 6 base, +1 for being in your.
So it's 5 base.
Sorry, 5 base, +1 for charging with Iconoclast, +1 for
eager for the
kill. So this is into Voldus. I mean, brother captain. Unless Voldus has.
He has a 3-up.
He has a 3-up.
Yeah. Okay. Brother captain. I just need to kill him.
Okay.
So this is on 2s rerolling.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I'm not going to transhuman. He can hurt this guy.
Yeah. Squeeze the brother captain.
Looks
So
good.
you reroll 1s.
I reroll everything with the gauntlet.
Oh, gauntlet. I was like, what is?
It's the gauntlet of ascension.
So mega 2s to win.
That's right. It does something else against characters. We'll see.
Oh, well, we'll see.
Okay.
So you got them all.
All of that.
And do 6s matter or anything?
That's what I'm.
Okay. Well, there's 2 6s if there are. So I've got 4-up invulns.
Pretty good.
He took 2 already, and I'm pretty sure this is flat 6 damage or flat 8 damage.
Flat 6. Yep.
Flat 6. So he took 12.
Bam.
And then these ones. So he took only 12.
Oh, only 12. Good.
So even if I re-rolled one of these, he's dead.
6.
He's dead.
I
So
feel you.
brother captain
Yes.
is down.
Excellent. So yeah, the character thing is if I kill a character with that, which I just did, he gets +1 strength, +1 attack.
Ooh.
That's cute. It's cute.
Okay.
Voldis.
So Voldis almost doesn't want to kill him. But there's a rule now, like you used to be able to not attack with your close combat weapon, use your default.
Yeah, is that gone?
It's gone.
Oh, I
you have to use, they took
totally
out the default weapon.
Oh my god.
Profile, and at least as far as I understand, they did.
Wow.
And so I have to attack with my hammer because arguably I would actually just run away and like last cannon you.
Yeah.
Because you're at how many ones left?
10.
Oh, you still have 10. That's still quite a few actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll be okay.
He'll be okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. So here we go. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. I lost my exploding 6s.
Oh.
Which would have been great.
Still hitting on 2s though. And
4s to wound. So you took 9 damage.
Oh, you suck.
So I'm gonna get to run away.
No way.
That was perfect.
No way.
So what just happened here? He has 10 wounds. I took him down to 9. It means everyone's gonna get to scamper away, and then we'll shoot him and blow him up from a distance.
That's crazy.
That's good. That panned out.
And things like Death Grip, I would have had to attack him already, right? Let's take a look.
Yes.
It has to be the. No, I don't think. I think you get to make another attack with Death Grip.
After I've fought.
After you fought, you make another attack as long as you're only in combat with one model. I think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the way.
You gonna squeeze him?
Do you mind if I do that?
Squeeze Voldis.
Let's do it.
Yes, you have the Gauntlet of Ascension.
We're gonna Death Grip him. Here we go.
That's 1 CP, yeah?
It's one additional attack.
Yes, and you have to hit.
But I get to reroll it because that's the relic.
Does it say that it works with relics?
It just says makes one additional attack with that weapon.
Does it say they have to have a gauntlet?
No, it's a Thunderstrike Gauntlet or the Gauntlet of Ascension.
That's awesome.
So this is a 2-up rerollable.
Okay. So it's a 3-up rerollable. Because he's bracketed.
Yes, because I don't have the +1. Yep. So we're good with that. And then.
So no, you have to reroll it.
What?
Because you rolled a 2.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So he misses. That sucks. It never works for you.
You
just rolled a 2 into a 2?
Let that go.
Just gonna let it go.
Just gonna let that go. That's fine.
So he lives on 1 wound.
Gosh. I'm just like, do I have +1 to hit? Nope.
Actually, he would have been at a 3-up to hit too, because he's on his 1 wound left.
Yeah. No, 4-up, right? Because it's -2.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah,
not as worth it then.
So,
all right, let's do it.
Okay, starting my turn.
Let's do it.
I'm on 2 points. And that is more.
Yep. So you're gonna get 15.
Got my big 15.
Yep.
That's all for my secondary so far.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Let's
some movement.
Let's move some stuff.
This is Grey Knight's turn.
4?
4.
And you got your full 15, as you said?
I did.
Yeah, he did. He did
And
indeed.
You should please mental interrogation this
I
time.
will. I put myself with an 18. I'll do it.
Man, I have to teach Nightbot not to time people out for putting F in chat. I think
really?
we want the F spam. So I think I can
Fs are good.
whitelist
We like Fs.
F as a message.
I'll
get
roll
on
me
it.
in advance.
banner a bit
You want to roll me
closer.
in advance? Sorry? Is the banner out?
Yeah, he's out right now.
Okay.
So you have a 5 over there.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. No worries.
We'll just move the banner up to 18.
Yeah.
And then we'll string a few Terminators just in front of him. Okay.
Cool.
So you rolled a 5, so I have an 11-inch move.
Got it. I can't believe you took him down to 1 wound.
Took him down to 1.
Oh my god.
But then, watch here, I'll fail. You know what I mean?
Here's open.
So my Land Raider moves 10. Guess it just wants to sit on the point. It doesn't really care. Voldis will advance. You want to throw me in advance with Voldis?
6? Gosh darn it.
Thanks. It's because you know that you're rolling for me.
Yeah. I mean, it's not very gentlemanly to roll like low advances for your opponent.
That's right.
That's kind of messed up.
Yeah, if you roll a 1, I'm in my rights to ask you to reroll.
That's also in the book.
Yeah. So that's a 5. Do you want to give me another advance? Because I'm going to need something big. Thanks. So I get another 4 inches.
This is my best rolling all game.
So I get another 4 inches.
Yep, even
because of the woods.
Yep, exactly.
So that'll get me on the point. Okay.
Dark times.
I'm going to do the investigate sites over here.
Yup.
You mean teleport homers?
Teleport homers. Repair. I'm repairing them, which is something.
That's 5 points, yeah?
It is.
Yeah, that's great.
So Voldis fell back. He can't psychic.
That's true.
Isn't that kind of cool?
That's a
great.
good deal.
Yeah.
So it's something. So let's psychic, my man.
Sounds good.
So you know the lone strike marine?
Yeah.
He's gonna smite you.
Oh, didn't I pile into him?
You didn't.
No? Oh, okay.
He was behind everyone.
Yeah.
So he's gonna smite you.
Let's do it.
Brian, you advanced Voldis.
Yeah, you can advance in psychic.
No,
I advanced
out of
him.
combat.
You're
So
right.
only 6
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Ha.
Good catch, Hugh.
Thank you so much.
I was not paying attention. I was scoring stuff.
That's right.
Just a nice 12-inch.
I'm a bad ref.
Good.
So the lone strike marine. This is the most indignant way.
I know, right?
So it goes on a 6.
Do I even want to try? Can I try? Let's see. I don't think I want to because it's not gonna matter. 2, I'm out. So it goes off.
Now are you gonna just roll the dice to explode?
I only have 1 command point, so I have to. So I need a 6. It'd be really.
But
nice.
you could kill Voldis.
I could.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know how many wounds he has actually. I forget. It's not panning out. There it is.
Yeah. There's one behind in the queue.
That's right.
Brutal.
So the knight goes down. Otherwise, we're just gonna put some mental interrogations.
Oh dang!
Because we're not the most forgetful.
That's metal interrogation.
Yeah.
So a 7 over here.
So it's an 8.
So I will try to block it. I need a 9. This is from my warp haunted hole.
Adrian is insistent. He's not going down without a fight.
That's right.
For sure. You can kill his knights, but you can't take his points.
Never.
Jeez. Okay.
I said I was here to stomp, and actually that's all I said I was here to do. But
I think that's all my casts. The smite from these guys. That goes off.
Mm-hmm. So 2.
And it's just 2. Yep. And then I've got. Am I out of range here? I am. So.
It's tragic.
It's
really,
tragic.
really it is.
So he can't do psychic if he's doing his investigate or repair teleport homers.
Correct.
So pretty sure I'm done.
Sounds good, man.
I can't edict Imperator because of the I fell back. So I don't think my Land Raider could have come up around to shoot.
Oh no.
But even if it could have, it can't right now because it can't use a spell. So let's go into shooting phase. I have some silencers. So I'm gonna go with my silencers over here.
Sounds
1, 2,
good.
3,
Let's
4,
do it.
5,
Dun, 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 dun,
6,
dun.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So actually, this might be an opportunity. How many CP do I have?
You have 4.
4, right? So I might just burn 2 on Cybolt.
To throttle it.
It'll just do a teeny bit more. It won't do a ton more, I assure you.
Yeah.
I have a strategy. Actually, hold on. Give me just one moment. So first we're gonna shoot from the banner at the knight.
Sounds good.
So we're gonna go with him first.
I see what you're doing here, Brian.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. He sees what I'm doing. So this is 6s to end.
You got it. Sounds good.
Okay, so it
But
fails.
you will.
But now I'm gonna spend for Bring Down the Beast, which is just 1 CP, right?
Yep.
So broken. And now the rest of my army rerolls wounds against this boy.
Yeah.
So then I'm gonna go with Cybolt, which is 2.
Yep.
And I reroll wounds, but not hits. So how many CP do I have left?
You'll be down to 1.
I'll be down to 1. So I'll do Fury of the Proven for a +1 to hit.
He's
good.
just going all out.
Right.
Okay. So 2, 4.
So hitting on 2s, no rerolls.
That's right.
Winning on 6s with the reroll.
Winning on 5s.
5s.
With a
Because you
reroll.
gave the +1.
I get +1 strength.
You just get it. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. +1
good.
strength, and then it's also +1 AP.
Yeah, on the Cybolts.
Oh, Bring Down the Beast is 2.
Oh, okay. So
It should be.
then that's my last CP, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So
Sounds good.
that's fine.
Let's
So-
do it.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. These are the this is the side cannons, and they get the +1 strength as well, right?
Side weapons, yeah. Just not the strong bolters.
The strong bolters become side weapons. Yeah.
That's what you, that's that.
Yeah,
So many layers. Oh my god.
I know it's
That's
complicated.
crazy.
So
Sounds good.
5s, rerolling.
Okay. So 3 so far. 5. Nice.
Okay, and these are -1 AP.
-1, so 4s. Okay. Cool.
These are D3 each.
Jeez.
So 3,
Yeah,
4, 5,
6.
6.
Sounds good. Boom. Down to 16.
Put 2 wounds back because nothing was in range to smite you.
Because I'm only 12, not 18.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. So now the strong bolters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's a whole lot of DAC I got there.
6.
Need some more dice?
I just need, 1 more. Okay, so here's all these hitting on 2s.
Yep.
I don't want to roll some 1s.
No, you don't get the +1 because you didn't have the CP to spend on that. You spent all 4.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry.
okay.
I knew there was something,
worries.
but I couldn't.
So just take out a few more, because you also were hitting on 2s, but with the other volley.
Yeah.
There's a 2 in there. You know what I'm saying?
There,
Just
take
out
a handful. I took a handful more.
Sounds good.
So, and then this is 5 3 rolling. Okay. Let's shoot.
Yep.
I'm just going to reroll these.
Yeah, I got you. So here's four so far, plus another 4. Nice. Oh, nice.
And these are at -1.
Sounds good. Looking 4-ups. That was fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Cool. Down to 13.
So we did just bracket him or not quite?
Not quite.
Okay.
Wait, why were you wounding on 5s?
Because +1 strength.
Then he makes them psi weapons and plus 1 strength.
Yeah. Cybolt gives +1 strength, +1 AP.
It makes them Cybolt and gets that.
Yeah. So, cool. All right. So that wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
You weathered it. And I burned all my CP. So that's it. That's my turn.
You got your kill.
So
you deny my attrition, which is great.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Oh, yeah.
And I did get my mental interrogation. So yeah, what do we have?
He denied it.
Oh, you denied it.
I denied it.
You denied
it.
So you still haven't technically scored Teleport Homer.
I get that at my next turn.
Yeah, he could kill him.
I could kill it.
I would be excited to see that. It is currently 56-48 for Adrian going into turn 5.
Okay.
56.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I've been playing the secondaries.
Wow.
And the primaries, actually.
I thought I was at 40-something last turn, and then I just got 15 at the start of this turn for my primary?
No, we were at like 34.
Yeah. No, this is correct.
Oh, wow.
It's definitely correct.
Crazy.
You've been losing all game, Brian.
So I was only at like 33 or something last turn.
Sure.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like 33, 34.
All right, let's see it, Adrian.
What do I need for secondaries still? Killing?
Well,
you got 5 points.
You have 0 attrition points.
I have 0. No.
There's not been a turn where you've killed more than Brian. This is true.
There? Nope. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
This is true.
Sounds good.
So you got 5 points at the start of the turn.
5 for this.
You can no longer score Vital Ground, so that's not relevant.
Wait, can't I get on this point and then at the end of the game?
Unless I take you off of it.
I'll have to check.
Yeah, obviously.
I think it just scores in your command phase. I don't know if this one has an exception for end of the game.
No worries. So what else?
Board the Witch. Kill a thing.
I can do that. So how many points do I have?
You have 61 currently.
No, for Aboard the Witch.
You have 2 remaining to score for Aboard the Witch.
So only 2. So I don't really care about characters basically.
You just want to
correct.
Exactly. Okay. What do you have any buffs on this unit?
No.
Okay.
I have no buffs on that squad.
This secondary does not score at the end of the game.
Ah, bummer. Okay, so that one's done.
All you can do is score 2 more points by killing a thing right now.
So he could also get kill more.
I could also get kill more.
That's true. Yep.
Not super likely, but possible.
But totally possible.
Do you mind if I?
Yeah. So what you're trying to do is he's trying to kill a unit, which isn't the easiest thing in the world.
No.
But he's trying to kill a unit, and then he's trying to get kill more. Basically, by me not killing anything, that would give you, if you got kill more and you got and you killed a psychic unit, that would be 6 additional points on your score now. Which what's he at now? He'd be at 67.
If he gets kill more and 2 more points,
that's right.
He'll be at 67. Yes.
67, and and then okay.
But I could still score the primary at the end of the game, right?
No, you've scored your last primary.
So I don't care about that.
Correct.
Perfect. Cool. So what I'm going to do, so I count as top bracket.
So you move.
Oh, no, I don't. I don't get the chapter. That's what they were saying.
Oh, because it's Dreadblade.
That sucks. So that's fine. I'm actually over half anyways. So I'm moving 12 plus the 2 inches from my Dreadblade, so I can move 14. So.
Oh, you rolled the extra movement on him?
Yeah, which is actually great here. Because I'm going to move over here so I can see Mr. Strike right there.
Oh, it's not obscuring that? Sorry?
What's that?
Did you kill 2 units last turn?
I only killed 1. Yeah, so he denied me by killing 1.
Yeah.
I only killed the brother captain, and I didn't explode, so.
Yeah. I don't think you've killed 2 any turn in this game.
Yeah, no, you're right about attrition. You're good. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'll just go back this way just to make sure. So I can see over there, right?
Gotcha.
And then I can shoot into there. And
you can't. Oh, you're touching.
Oh, you killed the Dread Knight in the same turn. You got attrition. That's right.
What?
You shot the Dread Knight. And
I
you
did shoot the Dread Knight. I did get attrition. Thank you. Did someone call that out?
Yeah,
Thank you guys.
Chat's been on it.
You are awesome.
It's so hard to keep track of secondaries now.
Yeah.
Right.
We don't have a score sheet in front of us, so we're not marking it down.
Actually, I'm just going to take the extra movement and just not shoot at him. I'm just going to take the charge.
You're going to go for the charge?
Yeah.
Understood.
Which is a 5-inch charge.
Understood.
Famous last words. Okay. That's it, and that's also going to kind of get me away from everything else. Yeah, nothing else. This lone strike is super tasty, but there wasn't anywhere I could post up on this middle thing and shoot him without, you know, I'm losing other stuff. Let's see it. So I have 2 command points, right?
You do.
So 5 Terminators in there, huh?
Yeah, there's 5.
Do I want a Trail of Destruction?
Try to go hot on them. It's not a terrible idea.
Try for that second kill. Or can I see the Land Raider?
You can.
The chances of you killing the Land Raider, I'm going to be honest, they're pretty low.
It does have 16 wounds.
It's a lot of wounds.
It's a few. So, what are we going for?
Trail of Destruction.
Okay.
I'm going to put everything
Now, is that
into
reroll all
failed hits?
All failed.
Oh,
all failed.
I'll
hits.
I'll look it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they're at -1 to hit because of the woods.
Mm-hmm. Pardon me.
The recent templating leads me to believe this will be reroll all hits.
Yeah.
Probably.
Anything to declare?
I have no CP, right?
You have 0, that's correct.
That's right.
Cool. Let's make sure.
I
He
just burnt
declares
Reroll the hit roll.
command bankruptcy.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, just reroll the hit roll.
Just reroll.
So
hit rolls.
everything
Okay.
into them. Let's do it. So
do it.
here's the battle cannons, and this is just a 5-man, correct?
It's a 5-man.
Or 4?
It's a 5.
Yep. Sounds good. Awesome.
Okay.
That's great. So 6. Jesus, 11.
All right, 11
Not
shots.
what I needed right
Hitting
there.
on 4s, rerolling everything.
Yep.
And it's
Boom,
4s because he's
5.
shooting over the woods.
That's right. 6. Okay. 4s, rerolling everything. Let's see it. Hup. Okay. All right. All right. And then rerolling the misses. Whoops, that one was fine, but these converted like terrible.
And then twos to win.
Choose to win. Let's see it. Whoop.
Okay, that's close.
Just skirting it.
So I have 4 up saves.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
Okay, so you 3d3.
Sounds good. So we'll do one at a time because you have 2 wins each.
3 wounds.
Because they're paladins. That's right. So that's 1, kill a guy.
Yeah.
Or sorry, it's 2 plus kill a guy.
Yeah.
Then
So you
1. And we'll do the heavy stubbers next.
Yep.
3, 6, 9. Yeah. So this is re-rolling everything still.
Okay.
Oh, re-rolling these. Looks good. And then winning on 4s.
All right.
Sounds good.
2 up saves. So I take another wound, and that takes me down to 1 wound on a guy.
Yeah, so not quite enough. So here's
Okay.
the Storm Spear. 2 shots. 4s.
Ooh.
Nice. 2s. Okay, come on, Brian.
So
Give it to
4
me.
up. So that one's dead.
Yep.
4 up. That one's fine.
All right, sounds good. That's all she wrote.
He killed 2.
Yep. And then I have a charge here into Mr.
And
Strike.
and so you need what is it?
5.
5. That's correct.
Let's see it. Boop.
Oh, Adrian, no!
Only so much you can do.
And you burnt your last 2 CP on Trail of Destruction.
Yeah, that was the 2.
No,
Adrian!
Adrian.
I can't make my. I can't.
That's the whole
Adrian!
game!
It's literally the game.
Because that's his teleport homer. That hasn't finished.
No, I know.
If you...
It was kill for me and teleport Homer.
Oh,
On
Adrian.
5. That
No.
sucks, man.
So wait, what happens here at the end of this turn?
Oh.
There's no additional secondaries picked up
For me?
No.
for you.
No.
Okay. And then at the start of my turn,
Scores 15.
I score 15 for the primary,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
and then teleport homer's worth
5. Game
5,
over.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Brian
Yeah.
wins.
If that hadn't happened,
You,
that was literally the game.
you're a bad roller.
That was literally it, right?
Because
You would
okay,
have-
so
you
if
could
you
try to
killed
kill
this,
him.
if you killed him,
Yep.
I would be down 5 points,
Uh-huh.
and you'd be up 2.
And I'd be here.
Okay.
Yep.
So what's the score differential
Just
right now?
for curiosity, I
What
want
is
to
the
see.
score
You are
differential?
currently winning by 3.
I'm
Mental interrogation could get you up to winning by 6. Adrian still wins.
yeah. So even if I did mental
You could
interrogate,
kill my knight though.
yeah.
you-
So if the Land Raider
The killing the knight doesn't give him any points.
It gets rid of my attrition.
I wasn't counting your attrition.
Oh,
It's
really?
a 7-point swing for you to stop repair teleport homer and get
a
your
touch.
2 aboard the
So you're
witch.
telling me all I have to do is make that charge?
Yes.
And you would've
Or
won.
actually just shoot him.
That's
That's the
true.
whole game.
that real
Yeah.
sucks. That sucks so much. Oh my gosh. That sucks.
So
Hey, man.
strangely close game.
That was very close.
Um,
The whole game I was like
uh,
fighting for it, but playing the secondaries,
yeah,
right?
that's right. You played your mission, and I just absolutely just didn't do my mission.
Adrian, is there any reason you would have +1 to charge? Chad is convinced you have +1 to charge.
Let's take a look.
This one has the +2 move. He's the Dreadblade.
Yeah. So just spoiler. Vow of the Beast Slayer, the Dreadblade. I'm pretty sure it doesn't give anything else, guys, unfortunately.
And +1, he rolled a 4.
Yeah.
And you would need
we said a 5.
Oh, 5, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you rolled a 3 and a 1.
I'll
right?
double check the Dreadblade, but I don't think it gives anything else. +2 to the movement characteristic. That's it.
Yep.
There's nothing
And
else,
this one
guys.
has warp haunted hull.
Yeah,
and that's it.
That's literally it. That's crazy.
Ugh.
So crazy. I didn't realize. I thought I needed to do both of those.
You thought
I thought your kill was going to give you points, because otherwise, yeah,
Could you not have fought him, but being behind? Oh, you can't hide behind this building.
Yeah.
So you wanted to get 2 kills because you thought you needed the.
Yeah.
So it's just the math.
Crazy.
You just did the math wrong.
I just mathed it wrong. That's the way it goes.
So what? Okay, that was crazy.
That was literally it. That's crazy.
So many of our 9th edition games have come down to the bottom of 5th turn.
Yep.
This is no exception to that. This is crazy.
That is nuts.
That was crazy. Okay, so what was your MVP for this game? Did you have one? The one that's still alive?
Not just because he was at the back, but I mean, he had the warp haunted hole. He had,
which was great, actually.
That was a big deal, and that was one of the reasons I took that specifically because of its ability.
Because you denied twice.
Yeah, you can stop mental interrogation. You can also stop key spells when they're close by, and so that was really the big thing. I loved the new traits, to be honest. I loved the extra movement, great. The top characteristic.
The extra AP was good.
The extra AP was great.
Yeah.
So he's definitely my all-star, but I think the chapter tactic overall was really exciting for me.
I loved the Grey Knight's ability to stay hidden on the board.
Yeah.
And then they don't have to come all the way up to you. They only have to come to the center, which you can see I never got to your deployment zone, except for the game winner, who teleported into repair. He repaired the teleport homer, and like everyone came down next to you. So I love they had that fantastic durability. I was able to be frivolous with my CP, which I absolutely was. But one of the things I felt is I was like short 1 character or 2 characters. I just needed a few more of the spells from the character discipline, especially if I'm casting powers on for secondaries as well.
Right.
So I'm gonna tweak this list. The Land Raiders was crazy good. I don't think he's normally gonna be that good. No. I don't think you're normally going to get that many wounds out of a Land Raider. But it gave me the longer charge range at the start, which I didn't need, but it kept you thinking.
It gives you that durability, and honestly, with not Heed the Prognosticators, the other long name spell where you can kind of tap in, tap out.
Yeah.
Again, in this list, you didn't have other things that you really wanted to use it for, right? If you had Purgation Squads, then maybe it becomes less interesting, but in like a list like this where you don't, I think it's great. And then at the end of the day, he is decently tough, right?
That's
he
true.
can come out when the tank killing is gone, which again, you did, right? Because I had these 2 guys up here. You can come out, you're pretty safe.
Yeah, people were asking us why we think Purgation Squads are good. It's because of Edict Imperator, where you can move and then move back. So you can like be in the building, shoot, and then come out of the building. It's like a fire and fade. And so it's like Dark Reapers aren't good too if they're out in the open the whole time.
Right.
But if they're not shootable, they're amazing. And it's the same with that squad. Well, this was a fantastic game. Oof. Really tight. Despite the fact that the Knights were down, they went up on points early, which is exactly, if you watched our tactics video, how we said you got to play this list.
Absolutely.
Really great. Bridger, what do you...
Thank you, Jacob. Is there going to be an update to the X Army and 9th edition video series now the points are released? Just started my Guard Army after 3 edition hiatus.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, we love the Guard right now. So cool. We're not going to do an update to the videos that are already out. What we're going to do is wait for each codex drop, and we're going to do an entire week dedicated to each codex where we go deep on tactics, army building, specific combos. So look forward to each individual codex release where we'll be going very deep on each one of those in the future. Kind of, if you saw what we did for the Custodes in the past or the advanced Tau tactics videos, we're going to actually be going even deeper than that in the future. All right. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming out. We've got another game this Thursday. This is the launch week of 9th edition, so we're going a little harder than normal with extra games. So we've got a game this Thursday. Actually, I'm spacing on what that game is.
Chaos Space Marines versus Genestealer Cults. It's going to be a crazy game.
That's exciting. People are counting out Genestealer Cults. We think they're actually a fantastic faction. So really excited to see that game. And even Chaos. We've got some interesting tricks. We've got our Chaos, How to Play Chaos coming out soon. We found some really interesting tricks in that army.
Super tasty.
So definitely don't miss that. But again, thanks for watching. And if you haven't, like and subscribe. It really helps us make more videos.
Yeah, thanks you guys so much for spending your evening with us. It's always fun. We've been so excited with 9th edition, having a ton of fun. As always, definitely say hi to us on Facebook, in the chat, in the comments on YouTube. And we also have our Twitter and Instagram, which is constantly growing. Hopefully we'll see you guys very, very soon, in 2 days, on the Tabletop.